Yep, there it is. I can't really even get too upset about it, because honestly, this it's like a relief now that the season is over, that the carnage, the nightmare that has been this season, although it's had its fair share of highlights, this is such a low point for Chelsea Football Club. And yes, I understand we finished 12th before, but sometimes it's about the mentality going into a season. Sometimes it's about the expectation going into a season. And even if you look at just the players we had then versus now, how we rate them in football currently, you look at the teams around us, it just hurts. It just hurts. Europe, UCL was there for the taking, and this team didn't want it. It's plain and simple. This team didn't want it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys this, and I'm gonna just set this right now. If you're here to talk about Blue Co, which I'm sure we will talk about Blue Co, I'm telling you right now, this probably isn't gonna be the stream for you. All right. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We're probably going to talk about the game. Whatever we can talk about the game. We're probably going to talk about the players that need to go and come. Pause. And we already know the situation with Blue Co. But if you just start harassing me on Blue Co, I'm banning you. It's plain and simple. I'm all for open speech, but I'm also for peace of mind. Like, I just can't be asked for some of you guys to come in here and harass me talk about Blue Co, talk about this, Blue Co that, whatever. Bro, at the end of the day, we all know Blue Co is an issue. And at the end of the day, we know Blue Co was not playing on that pitch tonight. It was Chelsea players that, led by, a certain Enzo Fernandez, that now we're getting all this news about him wanting to leave for Real Madrid. He would be open to idea. Yeah, it really has become a point where it's getting tiring. Here, I'll show you guys. Like, again, let me again, when you ask me why I criticize certain players, look at this shit. Okay, I never once criticized Enzo Fernandez based on his performances, but an hour ago, Ben Jacobs drops this. Enzo Fernandez would welcome a bid for Real Madrid, while some informative talks have taken place in Manchester City. He wants to play in the Champions League. Chelsea won't consider a sale this summer for a book loss. Is that a leader to you? Do you think Reece James is entertaining conversations with other clubs while he's at a club, right? That he's so passionate about. All this tapping of the badge, all this fake demon energy. He is one of the captains, and look at what he's doing. Even Jorginho, people, the guy that a lot of you guys love to shit on, who was a captain in a dressing room, even he played down any talks about moving to another club, doing all this and that. Even he played it down. And at the end of the day, he ended up going to Arsenal. Lied to our faces about it all, right? But for the sake of being amicable, being reasonable, for peace of mind, he didn't bring it up. All I ask is for a modicum of respect. This is disrespectful to me. And when I see how the team play, I see who put on a stinky performance. I think there's a lot of players there to follow suit. And he is one of those players. And listen, there's plenty of players to discuss. Yeah, we could talk about Cucurella not being good acts. Again, weirdo with an agenda. That I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a stupid agenda. It's very weird. Can't even acknowledge he was good at some point. Whatever. But regardless, he was shit. FOFANA getting sent off. He was horrific. And the fact that acts, we've had worse performances on that pitch from Malo Gusto, FOFANA leaving the pitch, sent off on a red. One of the captains coming out and twerking for Real Madrid, and you want to focus on Cucurella? Tell me you don't have an agenda without telling me you don't have an agenda. Or tell me you have an agenda without telling me you have an agenda. Again, it's silly. It's silly, but we'll talk about it. I don't care. We will talk about it. I have no reason to defend some of these players. Palmer, missing for pretty much the majority of the game. Gets our goal. Great. But then after that, what? After that, what? And again, I'm not asking the world of Palmer anymore. For where he's been at this whole season, good on him for getting a goal. And an important goal. Because, ladies and gents, I don't know if you knew this, just a draw today was enough to get us into Europa. And I understand, and I'm actually kind of happy that we're not in Conference League. But it's disappointing because I think the majority of us as Chelsea fans, we sit in front of our computers or our TVs, we turn that shit on first thing in the morning or wherever you might be in the world, and we dedicate 2 hours of our day to watching Chelsea Football Club, to watching our club play in hopes of getting the excitement of a win or the drama of maybe a last minute draw or something like that, to actually perform to a standard that we grew up with. We were so used to growing up, winning trophies, winning game after game, being world beaters. We're very far off of that. But us as Chelsea fans, we love the club. We enjoy watching our team and supporting our team. And when we get performances like that, it makes it very difficult. But we dedicate our time to going through it with this team. And when things go and get tough, when one of the leaders, because we're not in Champions League, wants to leave now, all this tapping of the badge, all this passion, all this, clapping the fans and adoring them, shove it up your ass, dude. Shove it up your ass. Because if you really were here for Chelsea, you really back Chelsea. I'm talking Chelsea, not Blue-Co, okay? Big difference. If you really back Chelsea, if you really back Alonso, if you really back the idea that something great could happen at this club, which is why you signed an 8-year, 9-year deal, whatever, how long deal you signed, and you're only going to stick around when it's good, then get the fuck out, bro. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And that goes for any player here. Any player, FOFANA, I'm looking at you too, bro. Pedro Neto, Garnacho. If you think you're too good to fight in the trenches to get Chelsea back to where it needs to be, you're part of the problem. You're part of this Blue-Co problem that everyone loves to talk about. You're not gonna fool me. I understand Blue-Co's an issue. But I also see what the fuck you guys are doing and how you're fucking trying to hide behind this veil of Blue-Co's a problem, Blue-Co's a problem. This season, I think, really revealed how many players are willing to fight through the trenches for Chelsea and how many players are willing to just easily give up as soon as things get tough. And Enzo Fernandez, you're the leader of that crew. You really are. You're a bitch-made leader of that crew. You're a pussy for wanting to leave when things get tough. Listen, I understand. Maybe you were given promises that weren't fulfilled. But to then twerk for Real Madrid, twerk for Man City. You got Ben Jacobs saying, I want to play for a team that's in UCL. Brother, you were here when we weren't in UCL and you were totally fine with it. You're telling me you can't do it again with a Xabi Alonso? You're telling me you're not willing to fight for it? You got morons on YouTube making conspiracy theories that you're gonna, activate FIFA Article 17 and all this and that. Like, look at what's going on. It's ridiculous. And you know what? Cucurella also came out and said all this shit about, the club and the criticism and stuff. But he's trying. You could tell his concern is more from a point of view of, I want what's best for Chelsea. When it comes to you, Enzo, it's always been about you and your career. And again, I hate to focus on Enzo, but when I look at these performances and I look at the leaders on that pitch, and Enzo is one of them, it's hard to miss. Someone's got to take accountability. Someone's got to be able to, drag the boats, as a David Goggins would say. Who's going to pull the boats? And as Reece James would say, if they're not there to build the bricks, then they don't probably deserve to be there when it's done, or whatever the fuck. I don't even remember. My head's hot. My head's not even hot because of Chelsea. My head's hot because I can't get my fucking oil filter off my car. It's stuck. I just spent, since the game ended, people, I was changing my oil and I can't get that fucking oil filter out. It's stuck, bro. I did the screwdriver trick and everything. I did everything, bro. That shit's fucked up and it's stuck on my car. That's what I'm more pissed off about. So I'd rather be there trying to get that shit off than talking about this horrible game. But I appreciate what you guys allow me to do on this platform. I appreciate you guys giving me the time of day to listen to us speak and just talk Chelsea. Fuck, if I didn't like doing what I do, then I wouldn't have done a 4.5 hour long stream on Chelsea yesterday. And now I'm back here doing another potentially 1.5 to 3 hours. Who knows how long it's going to take. But it's, again, you look at the leaders in this dressing room. I have a passion to do this for 4.5 hours. Meanwhile, some of these players who get paid pretty well, by the way, don't have enough in them to stick around to try to see this out and to try to actually do something about it. No, we have a bunch of quitters that, thankfully, if they leave, cool. Because this is just not the mentality I want in the club. If I see this guy in a Chelsea jersey next season, I will be pissed off at Blueco. And as for mine, God only knows what I'm going to do with it. I spent a good amount of money on that. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll donate it. Maybe I'll fucking, who knows, give it to charity. I don't know. But yeah, it's a very, very bittersweet ending to the season, because yes, we can now focus on rebuilding next season. And hopefully that goes well. We'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath. I wanted to see Chelsea play next season in Europa. I want to watch Chelsea play, which is why I wanted Europe. It's a selfish thing, I know. But if this ends up being a rebuild that gets us to compete again, and again, people, I need to emphasize, I'm not going to hold my breath. But the path is there. The ball is now in your court, directors. You have fumbled this multiple times, and you're giving us this PR that you've learned your lesson. You've had a moment of humility, even though your message in the Chelsea program at the last game of Stamford Bridge wasn't that convincing to us. But regardless, you're feeding us this PR that you've learned from your lessons. You want to go for more experience. You want to aim to get back into Europe. The minimum expectation for Xabi Alonso is UCL football. Well, you guys better fucking fix up, because that ain't going to happen by a miracle. It happens with good recruitment. It happens with getting rid of, like EE is saying, some of the bullshit we have in this team, which thankfully, hopefully, most of them go. Because some of that bullshit are people who think they're too good for fucking Chelsea. That they're too good to be playing in a team competing to try to get into UCL. That they don't want to, be there at your worst. They don't deserve to see us at our best either. All that hard work. Let's also remind you, Enzo Fernandez, and everyone else in that little camp, you weren't the one that got us into Club World Cup when you soaked up all that glory. That was a team that Reese was playing in. That Chalaba was, I don't think Chalaba was even in that team. I think it was just Reese. He did the hard miles and the work to get to that point. So if you ever even aspire to get back to that, brother, listen, I'm just going on a rant and I'm just losing the plot here. But point being is, I'm glad this season's done. I'm to an extent happy we're not playing in Europe next season. It gives us a moment and a chance for Xabi Alonso to rebuild. And now all the pressure, the ball, everything is in Paul Winstanley, Lauren Stewart, Dave Follows. Well, I'm just going to, those two mostly. Dave Follows, Sam Jewell, and Joe Shields. You five have work to do. And if you fail to get this shit done, I promise you, Egbali, you better be ready for a relentless season of protesting, of chants against you, and AI-generated embarrassment. Because I guarantee you, people are going to fucking roast the fuck out of you. You're an embarrassment of an owner. And if you want to even regain any monicum of respect, you better hope that this summer window actually favors you and actually helps this club. That being said, ladies and gents, again, the comprehension skills in this chat sometimes are very, very low. If you need to, the good thing about YouTube is you can re-watch the last 30 seconds by just scrolling backwards and you can hear the context. You can do that multiple times until you understand that, no, I'm not counting on the directors. I said I wouldn't hold my breath. If you didn't know, that is a figure of speech for saying, I'm not going to kill myself in the hopes that these guys are going to get it done. I won't do it because I don't believe in them. They have this summer to prove me wrong. Listen, I'm going to let the panel in because I'm more pissed off about my oil filter than I am of Chelsea. That's why I have this tone, because before it would have been a different tone. But that being said, smash up the like if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, people. Be sure to check out the memberships. Links in the description. Leave a comment down below. I mean, Scotty, it's been a while. You've been touching grass. The grass. Hello. The grass is greener in real life, people, than at Chelsea or even on the Twitter world. So, what's it like touching grass?
Is that a wild
Scott?
Pokemon I'm seeing right there? Is that Scott?
Hello.
Scott's happy now.
I'm great, bro.
He's got a 401k.
Yeah, let's
go. Open some houses.
I see the sun. I see that there's a heat wave in London. I see it. I see the sun.
It's horrid. It's absolutely horrid.
I know.
Scott's streaming from a yacht with some baddies around him. Like he's living it up, man.
Listen,
Shout out to the baddies.
Shout out to the baddies.
You know what, man? The ones cooks me. Chelsea did the job I need them to do today as well.
Facts, Ahmed. Facts. That was best result possible.
First result possible, mate. You know, shout out Gusto, man.
We said no Europe. We said no Europe.
We just needed a draw.
Let's go.
We just needed a draw.
No, we didn't need a draw. No, we didn't need a draw, brother. We did not need a draw.
No, we needed a draw.
No, we needed a draw for
with
conference.
a draw to get Europa. Yeah.
No.
Oh, who wants Europa, brother?
We conference, not for Europa, Marshall. That's
no,
what
it was a draw for.
No. If we did draw, we'd have because of the actually
Brighton. Yeah.
We
would have overtaken Brighton by goal difference if we got a draw.
Would
we?
All we needed. No, then we didn't need a draw. Then we didn't need a draw. We did not need any Europe at all.
That's you're right. But yeah, talk to me, man. How you been? And
I've been good, bro. I've been, like you said, touching grass. I've been chilling. Chelsea's been like non-existent in my life. I watch the games. I jump on one stream a week, and that's about it. I'm loving life.
It's nice, man. It's nice,
bro. I didn't even tell you. So you know the game? What was the game? Shit. What was the game? The Forest game. I genuinely forgot we were playing.
The Forest
the Forest game we lost.
That was really
I genuinely forgot we were playing until 60 minutes in. I watched us from the 60th minute onwards.
Nice. Did you even watch this game today?
Oh no, I watched this game. It was great fun. I missed the first 10 minutes because I was busy.
Yeah.
And then like watched it from there. But like I said, best case scenario could have happened. We lost. The performances from some players highlighted the need of them to leave, and I think I see Pete on Twitter with finally on the bandwagon for certain players. Thank Christ, I've only been screaming from the rooftops for checks notes 12 months. Yeah, fantastic result, fantastic performance. Bring on Xavi Alonso and bring on the summer and bring on an exodus of biblical proportions, because that is what is needed.
Cool.
Was I being harsh on Enzo Fernandez, people?
No, he was shit today, and I think today actually was a perfect example of why he needs to leave. Because I get this idea that I've seen that like we're not going to replace him with better, and I fully get that, right? I fully understand that, but from a fit perspective, there is something wrong with the way this team is coached and the way that this team works when Cole Palmer is doing the job that Enzo Fernandez is meant to do of being the connector between the defense and the attack. That is meant to be Enzo Fernandez's job. That is literally his job. Like, we have a midfielder who can't midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is my number 10 needing to do the job of my number 8? Because he can't do the job at all. All he can do is box crash. All he can do is box crash. When he can't box crash, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So why is he here?
Does anyone think that?
And he's not.
Just...
By the way, when I talk about Enzo, he is not the biggest issue, and he is not the one I'm going. Oh yeah, you need to be the first to leave. There are others, and we will get to them. But if we're just focusing on him as in a vacuum, he needs to go as well. But my word, there are a good 5 players I'm selling, and when I say sell, I'm shooting out of a cannon.
Garnacho, Fofana, Enzo.
No.
No?
I said there's at least 5 before him.
Oh, before him. I can.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's the lab.
Garnacho, Neto. Oh, Delap. Yeah.
I can tell you the 5. It's Delap, Garnacho, Neto, Gusto, and Fofana need to leave before Enzo Fernandez. All 5 of those need to be shot out of a cannon. No. I'm being serious. I would say all 5 of them before Tosin as well.
Yeah. Tosin can at
because
least
as I said, no. Tosin can hold bench and chill, and you know he can do whatever he wants and chill with Cole Palmer. That's fine. Tosin is not playing games for me week in week out.
He can massage Cole Palmer's shoulders or some shit. I don't know, man.
Reece James is legs. That's what he can do.
Yeah,
like
he can
he's not playing. He's not playing week in week out. Like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching Gusto play every week and be dog shit. I'm watching Fofana play every week and be as bad as Tosin. Tosin doesn't play. Tosin is terrible, but he doesn't play.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm watching guys play football that are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then our manager also decides, hey, let's sub off fucking Hato and bring on Reece James, but let's put him at left center back.
No, he played him in midfield.
No, he started. In the beginning when he got initially subbed on the first 5 minutes, he was playing left center
back. Reece James
back.
came on for Hato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was playing left center back in the beginning, and I'm like, what is this fucking nonsense I'm watching?
Reece James should have started. I don't understand why Reece didn't start today.
Or if we're not starting Reece James, why Josh Achapong played like what was it like?
Josh was better than Gusto today. I know that's not hard, but again, I'm highlighted that.
Or play Josh instead of fucking Fofana. I'm saying this. I said this. Say no to France. I'm done with the French players at Chelsea with this ownership. Say no to France. Every French player we have bought has been shit. Nkunku shit. Gusto shit. Fofana shit. Disasi shit. Fucking Badiashile shit. There's not been a French player we have bought that's succeeded with Blueco right now.
That's because they buy terrible French players. I think the no French players is like too far.
The expert of Ligue 1 has bought some of the shittiest French players imaginable.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
This Fofana guy should be imprisoned. I swear to God.
I missed the red card, by the way.
Huh?
I missed the red
Yeah,
card.
I thought the red card was harsh.
No, it wasn't. No, it
To
wasn't.
me,
No, it
it
was
was a
not.
red
No, it
card.
was
He
not.
grabbed
No.
him because why is the red card?
Let's
Because
see
the
if we can
player
look at it.
the player was
He
running
did grab
free.
him. You're not wrong.
No, yeah, the player was running free in a 1v1 situation, and Fofana grabs him. I think Colwell did a bit of grabbing
He's
too.
an idiot, bro. He's a full blown
No,
moron.
but did you
He's
see
a-
all the
he's an
bullshit he was
idiot,
doing before then? First of all, the fucking chest pass to Sanchez in the most dangerous area where Sanchez had to rush. Then he's not watching the man once again with regards to getting the guy onside for the first goal. Because why watch the line? What's the point of watching the line? Because this man's blind as well. The third mistake, this is all before this bullshit.
That's a foul immediately, by the way,
that-
Marshall.
that-
You don't even have to.
But-
You don't have to go any further. That's immediately a foul.
He's still holding him. He's
But the
still
thing
holding
is,
him.
like, this is my argument, right?
And that's a
He
yellow card.
literally
By
has
the way,
one
that's
hand- he literally
That's a
has
yellow
one
to
hand
Colwell
where
as well. It should be.
a precious area is. He literally
No.
has his hand down there.
I was gonna say like
Look at it. Look at it. It's down there, bro. Man's gonna tug on another guy's dick again.
no. I'd say. I'm glad you said again because what was the my man? What is his
Yeah,
obsession
like,
with guys'
dude,
balls?
I told you these Saint Etienne
it's a
man
weak
from the
ball.
Saliba days, man. I don't know what they have with all this like tugging, man. It's just crazy way.
Hey, Axe, this one's for you,
I
bro.
feel this feeling when you score.
Yeah.
No? It's like good feeling. So yeah, I like it.
That's
Bro, what is what?
that's
Why is
crazy.
this
That's
obsession?
my
Even so,
mind.
by the way, Marshall, just going back to this, that like the moment you pull like someone back, that's an immediate yellow card offense.
Yeah.
My argument was I saw Declan Rice do much more egregious.
That's-
In the
than
corner,
Fofana,
right?
No, but
Right.
this is
and
last
nothing
man.
came
This
of it.
is
No,
last
no.
man. The most-
But again, you might be right about the Declan Rice thing. That doesn't make this not a yellow card.
Yeah.
And he
You're
is
right.
on a yellow.
Corners.
Still
And
holding,
the
still
thing is,
holding,
he's
still
on a
holding.
yellow card and knows this.
And
Yeah.
Cole was right beside him. Why are you holding him too?
I can't lie, by the way. Colwell, like I've praised Colwell the last couple of games. He was cheeks today. He was getting dominated by Brobby.
Yeah,
There was-
there was a couple
Dolphin was
moments
still
I
good,
really
but
did
he was
good.
getting
It was-
dominated by Bobby.
Yeah.
But and that's what I'm saying. And do you remember this chance where they had a free kick, and Sanchez could easily claim, but Fofana was like, you know what? What's the point of communicating with the
yeah.
goalkeeper? Let's fucking kick it out for a corner kick, because I'm a dumbass. He
I think
doesn't
in
watch
that-
the
I think in
ball.
that situation, Fofana was a bit worried.
No,
sort of
because
like
you
up
no
to it.
no
I know,
no.
yeah, you're
You
supposed to
shouldn't
leave
be
the keeper. If
worried.
the keeper like
fucking-
claims it.
Fucking use your brain cell, because
As
no,
I say, it's spatial awareness is what it is.
Second
It's
time he got
positional
sent off
awareness.
this season, right?
no, it's you know what it is, Scott. Like I said,
Maybe,
this ma-
but
these
I don't
Saint Etienne man are too busy looking at
many
the
of
man
them
and not
this
looking at the ball. Look at the.
They're not
fucking
looking at the
ball.
man. I'll tell you that. They're looking at something else.
I know, but I'm saying that's part of the man. Is attached to the man. So they're too busy looking at the man and not the fucking ball itself. That's what all they. This is what all he does. He never watches the fucking ball. He never fucking watches the ball. And every goal we concede, I'm like, who's let this guy on side? Let's figure it out. My first guess is Fofana. Oh, let's VAR check this. Oh, what? It's Fofana. I should start sports betting this shit. I would be a millionaire at this point in the season if I fucking started sports betting that Fofana's gonna let a man onside for a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening because I always think like.
No, what do you
Fofana
mean?
was-
What's happened? You know what we figured out, Chris? Caldwell is
Okay.
this the
No,
combination
Fofana was
of
never
John.
always a bad footballer or bad centre back before.
No,
No,
he
that.
just-
no, 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 no,
He's just
was a-
unserious.
no, Chris. I
don't
can
know.
get
I just don't know
you
what
free-
happened because like he used to be quite good. This season,
I'll,
he's really
I'll,
fell
I'll
off a
be
cliff.
honest. I remember how I was joking when Caldwell was injured. That Caldwell by the minute is the reincarnation of John Terry and David Luiz combined. And you know
Oh.
what? He is that because every defender he pairs with makes them look way a lot better than they actually fucking are. He's like plastic surgery, man. He's like a good boob job. Like he just helps the girl's confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like he turns a 5 to a 7, whoever the partner is. Because when we were having this last year, we were like, oh my god, we have the third best defense in the league. Fofana's looking like he's back. You know why? Because Colwell was fucking holding his hand. Colwell was holding Chalaba's hand. Colwell was holding Towson's hand last season. And this season, without having their fucking like padded bras the season to help lift up their boobs, these fuckers look all like they're flat as fuck. They look like ass. All of them. Every center back without Colwell looks like ass. Besides Gerald Hato.
And even Hato today was not good. I'll be
Oh,
honest.
yeah. One of the goals I felt like it was down to Hato when he.
But to be
tried
fair,
to-
our defense today in general was not good.
Also, our
Yeah.
midfield was getting ran through like Bonnie Blue, man. It was
Because
crazy.
again, one of our midfielders was deciding not to midfield. Can you guess who?
Yeah.
And getting outdone by the 34-year-old Granite Shock. I don't know how.
I'll be honest, it's just, do you know what it is? I think today just comes down to effort. Like, I know that's a really simplified way, but like you could see with Sunderland, like every time they lost the ball, immediately they were there for the second ball
Yeah, 'cause
every
of course.
time. It's just base level of effort, which like I understand it's been a bad season, and like okay, even if you get a draw, it's only Europa League, and I'm glad we lost. This isn't me trying to say I wanted us to get a draw, but if you can't get the bare minimum of effort from these players, that tells you where the club is at in general. And I think I've seen so many phrases, cultural reset. Like some of these guys need to go for that. Like the guys I named earlier, plus others. Like don't get it twisted, people. There needs to be 10 players leaving the summer minimum, because you need to reset this club and reset the culture of this club. Because you cannot go into next season with guys like Fofana and Neto who are laughing when they're getting sent off, or when they're getting substituted when we're 2-0, 2-1 down, or you're having guys like Gusto who like have nothing between their ears. Like we cannot go into next season with some of the players we have in the club and want to be successful. We'll never be successful with these players because culturally and mentally they're not there. They are not there. They will never be there.
And
You cannot have them.
the fact is, we've had players down. We've had some of the best players in our team down tools before, but that's happened because they don't rate the manager, aka vs Boas, right? When
Even Mourinho.
Yeah, even Mourinho, right? But they at least had the rope that we let them, because in terms of they've won leagues, they won a Champions League. You're taking the season off. We're still not accepting it, but we get it because you don't rate the manager or you've fallen out with the manager, right? And they usually come back and help win us a trophy the next season. So we're like, okay, it's not fully forgiven, but you kind of made up for it in a way. These fuckers can't do that. They have nothing besides the Club World Cup, which we were very fortunate that we had a good enough manager to tactically win us that cup that day.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Reece James, who else? How dare they? How dare anyone think that they can down tools like this? How dare
That's
they
what I'm
think
saying,
they're too big for Europa League? Any of these players, not named Reece James, can all fuck off. And Colwell's been injured the entire season, so okay, he's forgiven too. How dare any of these fuckers?
Unless you're winning Premier Leagues or UCLs, because I don't think the Club World Cup is in that
Or breaking the
conversation
assist
yet.
record, sure, if you're like
Or
Bruno
breaking the
Fernandes,
assist record. Like, you have no right to come here at Chelsea and just down tools. You've not done enough for Chelsea. You can do whatever you want for your club and your country, I should say. But when it comes to club level and you want to act like this, it just rubs me the wrong way, which is why I kept harping on Enzo today. Like, for me, I do think leaders lead on the pitch. And when your leader is Enzo Fernandez, it rubs off on the players around you. Like, yes, I know certain people in the chat want me to just focus on Cucurella. Like, Cucurella was the stem of all our issues. He was part of the problem, but he wasn't the core of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
And João Pedro had to drop in so deep, like he's a deep-lying playmaker, because the midfield was getting overrun. So he's like, I need to receive the ball, because these guys are literally getting manhandled, particularly Enzo Fernandez. So this man's dropping in, and I'm like, I love having my striker be a DM. I love having that.
It's because this, like, ever since we've done this stupid three at the back system, like, we're seeing the same stuff from João Pedro that we're seeing under Maresca that I didn't like. If he was dropping into midfield, having no, having no kind of impact on the final third, because he's just dropping into areas that either Palmer should be in or Enzo should be in to pick the ball up, because he's not getting enough touches. The touches he is getting out wide when he's 2v1 or when he's like 1v1, but there's no real threat. Like, it's just, yeah.
If you're saying you're getting ready for Xavi Alonso, then fucking play the players for that. AKA, fucking, if you're playing Malagusto, I can kind of get it, right wing back. I'm sorry, Cucurella, buddy. If we're doing this whole back three system, you don't have enough pace right now. If you're gonna stay at this club, maybe you can learn it with Xavi Alonso. If you don't have the pace, like if you're gonna leave the club, then that way too.
But was
Ronaldo
really a fast player, by the way?
I would have played Pedro Neto. If you're gonna do this three at the back, at least have Pedro Neto for the width instead of this weird seconds, like weird strike, like fucking thing they were doing.
but Gamaldo played on the left wing back. He wasn't like exactly the quickest player.
Yes,
For Xavi.
but he's
wasn't that
used to
quick.
that. No, but he was used to that, Chris,
Okay.
in Benfica. And no offense, Grimaldo is way better in terms of passing range and
Okay, yeah,
dead ball
I will
playing
agree with that.
than
Yeah, he's better going
Cucurella.
forward. Yeah.
That's the other issue.
I think Cucurella does stay though.
I think he should, but
No,
he should be
I'm
back
saying-
up next season.
I'm saying even if you're staying, I don't care if you're staying or leaving. I'm saying if you're playing the back three system, then fucking play Pedro Neto as your left wing back for this game. If you're gonna, for the width,
Oh, you want to keep him now for next season?
No,
No,
fuck that.
brother.
start with
I'm
this
not saying
game.
for this for next season. I'm saying for this game, Chris. I just
but
said
he's
for
not a
this game.
manager.
Fucking hell! I just said for this game. I do not want him for next season.
That's what you're saying for like next season under Xavi Alonso. or
Quenda's there. Quenda's there. Sorry, I don't give a fuck that you want to be a winger. You're joining Chelsea. I need you.
I finally found the goal that the first goal we conceded.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not trying to shit on Hato. I think he's been one of the phenomenal players this season. Phenomenal. I should tone it down. I think he's been one of the better players this season. But for this one, like, he does get a head on the ball, I think. Does he get a head on the ball?
No, he doesn't. He's,
No,
no, the Sunderland player.
This angle looks a little odd. Let me see if I can get
Yeah,
the
but
other
when we
angle.
watched it live, Marsh, you could see he missed a header.
No,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a better replay where you can see it's a close up one. The Sunderland player gets the flick on.
Yeah.
Hato
Yeah,
doesn't
the
get
Sunderland player gets a flick on, and Fofana's the one playing him on. By the way,
Great.
for the goal.
Yeah, again, I'm not putting that much onus on Fofana for this one. It's, again, like... I
No,
don't
if
know.
if this dumbass watches the line, they might have been offside for the
I
flick
know,
on.
but the thing is, CP, like, when it's
What?
Fofana,
I'm
we make this
expecting my
argument.
200K.
No. When it's
70
Fofana, we
million
make this
pound
argument,
defender.
but when it's any other defender, we never bring it up. That's why.
And that gets
I'm
brought
trying
up
to
all the
make
time.
this-
No, what do you mean we bring it up all the
Yeah.
time? Because all the other
No,
defenders are
if
also
that was
dog shit,
Chalobah
not
missing
even
a header, though,
Cole
would be... Oh.
and Gerald
if that-
Hatto.
But if that was Chalobah missing a header, would be on Chalobah.
Oh yeah, we would be on that. You think Prime's gonna let that shit go?
Yeah, which is why I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
on
what Marshall's
Hato.
trying to
Like,
say.
in my opinion, I think
Hato's
that's
a
on
good player and
Hato.
we like him, but we
He's a
got
good
called
player.
out.
No,
I
no,
love
I'm not
him.
saying.
I'm not gonna ring him for
Fofana's-
this.
I'm not saying Fofana's mostly. I'm not saying Fofana's mostly at fault, but like fuck, like goddamn. Do you
Like,
ever
even
watch the
like
line?
even if you want to, like, Cuckoo slows down here a little bit. He should be running with the man.
Yep.
You know, like, and I don't even think Cuckoo's that much.
I
of
felt
a
like
risk.
I can't blame.
I
I
think
can't blame
this is enough.
Sanchez for this. I can't blame Sanchez
Yeah.
for this.
At the end of the day, too, like,
Not gonna.
it's hard to really blame Cuckoo or Colwell or Fofana because
takes
this
the
guy
first
finishes off. The finish is good. The
No, the
finish was
fin-
actually good.
The finish is good, but there's so many elements. This Sanchez is his positioning is horrid for this.
Yeah.
Like Sanchez's positioning is horrid. Like, there's so much. Like, number one, Hato should win the header. If you're going to challenge for the header, you need to win it. Number two is Cucurella is out of position because he's not tracking his man at all. Fofana keeps him on side, and then Sanchez's position is horrible.
Yep.
Like, this is not one of those goals that go, oh yeah, it's just an insane finish. It's not like this guy took this on like say for example, you see where Brobby is. If Brobby hits that shot from there, fair play. There's nothing you can do about that. This is an easily defendable situation,
Yeah.
and four people fail in doing their job,
Mhm.
and we concede. So
Yeah, and I didn't feel like we were gonna come back once we conceded. We were horrendous. I mean, just the Cole Palmer goal alone was like a miracle. I was surprised that
He
went
should have
in.
scored in the third minute. By the way, he should have scored in the third fucking.
I didn't
minute.
actually
Oh,
get to see
yeah,
it because
when he
I
got
was
that-
like Scott. I was busy for the first 10 minutes and then I.
Marshall. So Neto does a nice flick on. Palmer does good, escaping his man. He is 7 yards out from the goal. He just needs to put some power and some placement on the far post, and he literally passes to the goalkeeper. I am like, you're
Yeah.
fucking kidding me.
By the way, over 100 of you guys watching, be sure you smash up the like before you leave or head out or as you coming in. So it helps out the channel tremendously. Yeah, I can pull up the Malagusto goal, Killer AMC. Let me see if I can.
Great
find it.
finish,
I'm
by the
pretty
way.
sure
Third goal of the season.
I
Nice
know,
finish.
third goal of the season from
Great goal. Great
Malagusto,
tapping.
man.
Similar to what the
Maybe
Raptors
because I
happened
thought it
against
just
Barcelona.
unluckily hit Gusto, but like...
no, but he
No,
fully
no.
swipes at that.
Yeah, when I
He's-
saw the replays, that you fucking...
he's
I just, yeah, just
an
he's an
idiot.
idiot for that.
Of the highest accord.
I just can't understand how he did it because it's
He's
so
just
slow.
ass.
Because he just doesn't have brain cells.
Because he's just ass.
How does he? Why would you take your foot out?
It looks worse. In
How
slow-mo.
could you fucking? How do you kick your
The
fucking
tap
foot
in,
out?
bro. The tap in's crazy.
You know what it
looks so
reminded me
much
of? It's like
worse.
Galap against Barcelona. Like that's what the
Yeah.
tap was like. I was like, oh my god.
Like it was like it looks like a reaction. It's just like you just can't help yourself, huh, Malo? You just can't
You
help
know,
yourself. You
shout
just
out
want the
Gusto,
goal.
man. That was elite
Shut
gameplay
up!
from
I
him.
hate
Elite,
you. I
elite,
hate
elite,
you.
elite gameplay.
I hate you.
You know what's crazy?
Elite fixing.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy though, CP? If that was Cucurella, he would have been reaming
Yeah.
Cucurella.
Yeah.
I
This
just
fucking cunt!
I don't-
Oh, this and that.
Well, you know,
don't
yeah.
need to ream him because he's doing the job I need to. If Cucurella did that for me, I wouldn't be reaming him.
Yeah, why
I'll
aren't
be
you
saying
thanking
thank you.
Cucurella for his performance today? You didn't want Europe.
Well, Cucurella was fine. That was the problem. I didn't want him to fight. I wanted him to take it, and he didn't want to take it.
Hey
so
yo, pause. Hey yo, pause. Take it, okay.
that's just the case.
What do you mean by that?
All right. Oh man, like this game, bro. Nottingham Forest was worse, but I mean, goddamn, bro.
Actually, no, Marshall. If you wanna summarize Chelsea in one season, this is it: shit finishing, shit creation, red card, and low IQ defending. This game encompasses our entire season in one
agree with
one
that.
game. It's the perfect game to.
Shout out to me, Ibrahim, by the way. I just see
It's
someone
the
commenting
perfect
from
way to end off the season because this is a great summary of our season. In regards to players to everything.
Fuck off. This is real. Fuck off.
No, there
get the
was.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, of course he was. You didn't. You
What
forgot about
improved
this?
wages? You guys failed to make.
Do you know how much he
UCL.
gets, though?
How
Wait,
do you
wait, wait.
expect like?
I think
I don't
you
care
need
if he
to,
gets one
listen.
fucking penny.
No. I think listen. At least
No,
with
he
him,
still doesn't deserve
with-
one.
Listen, at least with the context, he was earning I think something like 45k a week before.
You
That's
should be
too
grateful
much.
for that. You
That
see
was
this cap
crazy.
it. You should be
Look,
grateful.
that's crazy.
You
I
should
hate
be
to say
grateful.
that. I hate to say that's so crazy.
You should be grateful for the 45k.
Shout out to my fellow East African brother, Staffy TV. I appreciate you congratulating me for No Europe, man. That's my board,
Oh
man.
my
Shout out to
God.
Staffy TV.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And also, shout out to Tammy Abraham. You know Tammy Abraham, obviously, he's won the Europa League. Now he's won it all. Him and Emerson Palmieri can both say they've won all three trophies.
He hasn't won Club World Cup.
What do you mean one and all? What do you mean?
No, he
Oh,
hasn't won
conference
one.
league?
Yeah.
Conference, Europa, and Champions.
Yeah,
Oh
did
shit, he won
with,
conference with Roma. Fucking hell, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, but he didn't win the Club World Cup, so you can hold that, bro.
You're shameless.
Club
You're
World
shameless.
Cup, man. Pre-season trophy hype, man. Get a life, Marshall.
All right, man.
Shout out, man. Black Power, man. Let's go. Anyway, you know,
Where was that black power regarding Fofana? Is it because he's light skinned?
You know, Fofana, man. You know, Marshall. Can you talk
Gusto?
about Fofana, mate? Because you know,
What
Marshall
do you
this
want me to say
season.
about Fofana? That guy
Let
needs
me
to go.
no. I wanna
Go
because
ahead,
you
go
know the
Set
way
me up for
you.
failure, please.
No, because you know you were one of the guys that was telling me, oh, you know, he's fit now, he's playing regularly. You know, if he has cold will, you know what I mean, he's gonna go back to normal. He's gonna go back to regular settings. This guy, I'm so honest with you, he is a shell of a man, a shell of a former player. This guy is not good enough, Marshall. I think, man, he needs to go back to where the criminals play, and that's at Marseille. I'm hearing they're having a massive fire sale. They're gonna have the funds available to get a guy like Fofana now. Every player in that team is available for sale at Marseille. Don't worry, man. They can buy him, Marshall. They can buy him.
Fofana falls under the umbrella of the people I spoke about in the beginning of this stream. If you're not gonna be here during our worst, get the fuck out because you don't deserve to be here during our best. That's Enzo. That's Fofana. That's probably Malo Gusto. That's probably even Cucurella at this rate. I don't know. Cucurella's been pretty respectful.
No,
as far as I can
Cucurella
tell,
needs
but-
to. Cucurella I'd keep just because, like, you are going to have to get
Garnacho's
to
in
a
there.
point.
Neto's in there for sure. Like, get them
100%.
out.
Like, Cucurella needs to stay for a couple of reasons. I think number one is you do then run the risk of selling basically everyone outside of like 5 players. On a side note, I think if he stays in his backup next season, I think that's fine because then you have the like experience level. He is still of A quality, even though it has dipped since the injury. Like, there's a clear drop off since the injury, but he just needs to not be the starter. Like, Hato needs to be the starter at left back next season.
I just want a team of players that are willing to actually fight for the badge, rather than whining and complaining, leaking news, getting, twerking for other teams and all this. Like, it's just annoying. Like, we don't hear Caicedo doing that. I know we don't rate Lavia, but Lavia's been relatively quiet. He's not murmuring about going to another team. Not that he could, because he needs to.
Yeah, I mean that's a good question, Marshall. Like, what is he going to be talking about? Oh, I want to go to X Work Club.
Tosin's not twerking for another club. Fucking Santos has been quiet, even though he's not getting enough play time. Even Acheampong to an extent, I know Acheampong's
about child support
United.
before he starts worrying about trying to move to another club, man.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, listen.
Even the lap, bro. Listen, I want the lap gone as much as the next person, but even the lap is coming out saying, "I'm gonna fight for my place." Like,
does the lap have the IQ to even try
he's
to?
He's the one. Like, hey, listen, I know you're fighting for the badge, but you need to go too, bro. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter. Like, you're not it, guy. You're not it, guy.
You're not that guy.
Yeah, I just think, generally speaking, guys. I just think, generally speaking, again, there's gonna, it's funny because this is kind of like the Lampard season, the Lampard interim season, where essentially, in the sense that, hear me out here, not obviously in the sense that there needs to be a massive sellout of this team. You know what I mean? Yes, I know in January they obviously brought like guys, but like there needs to be like a wholesale sale of a lot of guys because these guys are not good enough. And the sad thing about that, guys, yeah, is that it's 3 years ago that took place. Yeah, right? That was 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And it's 3 years later, and we needed to do that again. Marshall's crashing out over a guy like this. Sarsi, it don't matter if he's coming back from West Ham. This guy's going to get sold regardless. His value actually increased going to West Ham. His actual... There's no
but I think you're in a situation.
One step back, we're back to
I disagree with Disassi. I think you're in a position where, like, because he was actually good for West Ham, you could, if they have the means to do it, like, there is a way that, like, for example, a Hull, for example, that could be a signing they make with their nutcase owner. Like, it's a signing you could see a Leeds make. It's a signing you could see
Everton.
I don't know,
Ahmed.
Everton maybe, but yeah, like, you could actually see a team like that signing him.
Ahmed, does Scott know about the West Ham Stadium situation?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, everyone knows, bro. It's been big news in London, bro.
No, I just saw it. I saw a article about it on BBC Sport.
Hearing about that the other day was crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't work out how a stadium going down to the Championship makes your tax go up.
Yeah, it's because they pay less on it, which means the taxpayers then have to fund it because someone needs to fund it.
Yeah, because they don't outright own the stadium. They just lease the stadium. That's the thing. It's not like the Spurs case where the Spurs actually own their own stadium.
It's still staying in London and stuff. It's just in a different league, so I just couldn't work out how.
So yeah, different. So a different tax bracket, Chris.
Yeah.
Basically,
it baffled me, and hearing Prime's reaction hearing about that was too funny.
I feel like Surfer might have something to cheer me up to say. Maybe not. I'm not gonna bank on it. But, I'll roll out the.
Surfer is sunshine and rainbows. That is true.
I'm disappointed. Not in the game because I didn't watch it. But I'm disappointed you guys actually put yourself through this one more time this season. I think anyone complaining about this performance, then it's shame on you for actually watching and thinking anything was going to change for the last day of the season. Okay, so anyone complaining about it, I've got no sympathy for you.
Oh no, Andrew, this is where you're wrong. I hate watching my own team. I celebrated when we conceded.
Oh God. No, I'm just sitting here going.
You think I'm joking as well? I'm not.
Yeah,
I know.
no, you're not.
I'm just sitting there going. I'm sitting there listening to like CP going. They didn't do this and they didn't do that. It's like, what did you expect? Do you know what I mean? Well, like, do you think they were actually motivated to do anything today? This was literally completed in 90 minutes. That's it. That's all it was. That was it. They're not going to bust the gut to get into the Europa League. Let's face it, right? They're just not. Yeah, they're just not. It's a reflection of the whole season. Well, not the whole season. From January, whenever Rossini was hired till now. Yeah, that's what it was. You know, they did their big job on Tuesday. That's when the season ended for me. They took it to the last day of the season with Tottenham. But you know, it was just one of those. I barely watching the Tottenham game. You know, and you know, this game just didn't interest me whatsoever. You know what I mean? I just, you know, it was just literally just having to fulfill a commitment of having to play 38 games this season. He's gone as well. He's left Napoli.
Yeah, I saw that.
Loser.
He always goes. There's no shot.
Yeah, he always goes. Yeah, but listen. I'm glad we didn't get into Europe. I would have taken Europa League, obviously, but I'm glad we're not doing Conference League. I can't be bothered to care about some double-barreled person from Cobham making their debut, you know, or watching our Carabao Cup team play 6 group. We'll play about 8 matches until the semi-final and the final, and then we do that. And also, I think it's probably means we have a smaller squad next season, which is probably better. You know, we can sell more than we buy. Do you know what I mean? You know, I don't know if the UEFA thing matters because we're out of it, but some of that just to refresh my memory.
Yeah, thankfully we don't have to comply with that, so we don't.
Exactly right. So we can spend a bit more, and all this what players are going to join Chelsea? It's the most watched league in the world, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real. Do you know what I mean? People will join. Just about just what people mean by that is the big names won't join. That's what people mean about that. But you know, it's just one of those things. You know, getting worked up about this game just makes no sense to me, especially after what we've seen. You know what I mean? It just makes no sense. You know, it's like
FYI, sir.
It's like you got a guy go out of rehab for alcoholism and goes to a pub next door. Do you know what I mean? What did you expect?
Well, speaking of alcohol,
do you know what I mean? It's just one of those.
Of course, the alcoholic. There you go.
I will say as well, talk about Enzo Fernandez. If he goes, he goes. But when I'm seeing people like Elliot Anderson and Wharton for 85, 90 million, I'm not selling this guy for anything less than we paid for him.
Yeah,
I'm just not. And I'll just use the last 2 years. And what you think about him, he's got the stats to make him a £100 million player. You know what I mean? So, especially in this market, I'm not selling for anything.
If Argentina wins the World Cup again, hey, that's a double World Cup.
You know what? He's got 6 fucking years left, not 6 months. You know what I mean? He's got 6 years left in his contract.
Oh, he's over 100 mil. You should.
So what? You know what? In all this, if you want him, you got to pay full amount for him. Or if it's a lower amount and a player's involved, it better be a bloody good player that's involved as well. You know what I mean? If it's stuff like that, but and that's it. We can go. Yeah, we'll sell you, but they got to pay triple. They got to pay this amount of money. And
are we talking about Enzo?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think
Surfer and Scott, actually, since you're both here, and actually Ahmed, because you ducked. Actually, everyone barring me and CP.
Wow.
Because it was Prime. Yeah, it was everyone barring me and CP. We were talking about this.
Okay.
Valverde, Enzo swap.
Yes, and a million percent yes.
I said this. I told you.
There's no question. No.
You gotta.
I don't know though. Is he gonna be? I don't know. Is he gonna get bitched out in training like he did by Tchouaméni? That's my point.
Wow, Surfer. I see how it is. I see how it is.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Well, hey, we don't have to worry about the French, and all our French are.
If we don't bring in Tchouaméni, I'm sure it'll be okay. Maybe.
Why are you guys asking for Tchouaméni in 2026?
Yeah,
dude, people asking for Camavinga over this bullshit, dude.
You guys are 4 years late, 5 years late.
It is a bit late, yeah.
No, I'm saying Valverde. I'm saying Valverde.
Because Valverde is
essentially
also
a bad idea.
It's been busted
also
up
a bad idea. Yeah, 10th place Chelsea is going to sign from Real Madrid.
Yeah.
No, Valverde for Enzo. Would you do that? Yes or no?
To get rid of Enzo, sure. But why not just sell Enzo and then sign an actual person who can play in a midfield too?
It's the money.
Tonali? Wait,
I mean,
no.
I wouldn't sign Tonali to replace Enzo because again, I don't think that's what we're missing from the midfield.
Bruno G?
I don't know.
Yes. Yes, I would sign Bruno G.
I was saying Bruno G.
I mean, I wouldn't mind either.
I think the question also you have to ask yourself is, the new man, obviously, Alonso coming in, what is his style of play going to be? And then obviously, then you have to then obviously try to bring in the midfielder that's gonna obviously.
Well, to be fair, we've already brought in the midfielder that's going to replace Enzo.
With a
And who
ginger.
is that?
Yep.
Valentino Barco, man.
Oh, you mean Barco?
Barco.
Let's go.
The ginger
Let's go, man.
Argentinian, man.
Wait,
We got
Scott, do you actually believe that, or is that being
No.
Yes, no, I genuinely believe he is either replacing Enzo Fernandez or Santos in the squad.
You think so?
Yes. Why would you? Why would you? Hang on. We play a 2 midfield
Otherwise,
system.
why is he here?
Unless you're gonna. So one of two things is happening. We're going to sell Cucurella and he's going to be the new left back, which would be
That's what I'm
dumb.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, that's stupid because he got bitched at left back by
But wouldn't it
Brighton
be the backup
in the same
and
league.
Hato centre back?
Cool. So that's still dumb. Regardless of which way you shape this and cut this, it's dumb. He's either replacing Cucurella as the starter or backup left back, which is stupid because he's worse than Cucurella at left back. He just is currently. And I don't see any of what he was doing at Brighton to tell me he's better than Hasso at this point at left back, on a side note. Or he's going in midfield. Unless we're going to switch to a midfield 3, we don't have enough midfield spots for us to have 6 midfielders. Potentially 7 if Reece is going to play in there. So it means he has to be replacing someone, which is either, if you look at the depth chart or who's likely to leave, Enzo or Santos. He's not better than Santos because he wasn't better at Santos than at Strasbourg. Like Santos at Strasbourg was objectively better than Barco was at Strasbourg, and he's not better than Enzo. And he doesn't fix the issue, he doesn't fix the issue we have in midfield in any way, shape, or form. So no, it's not going to work. It's a stupid idea. I understand why we've signed him to an extent because he had a good season, and you don't want him to lose him to someone else. Cool, but he doesn't fix an immediate issue we have in the squad.
Do you believe in the talent that is Barco? Like, your opinion personally, do you actually think?
Yeah, but it has to fit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's vertically challenged. That's the problem.
You're bringing him into the most fit. You're bringing him to one of the most physical leagues in the world to fix a very.
No,
he's vertically challenged, man. What can I do about it?
I'm taller than him, bro. I'm 5'8". He's 5'7".
5'7". He's like 5'5".
No, he's 5'7". Maradona's 5'5", but that's Maradona.
Listen, we definitely have a height issue in the
not
team.
My king, bro.
Not your king, man.
Yeah, he doesn't.
We objectively have a height issue in the team because our midfield was already short enough, and that's not even including obviously the fact that if you do add Barco to it and he becomes a midfielder for you, then you've got a lot of issues there in general. So I think there needs to be obviously some level of height that returns to the team in some way.
Who's Bogey?
Who's Bogey? Who?
Oh, Bogle.
Oh, Bogle. Sorry.
Jaden Bogle, the Leeds right wing back.
Yeah.
It's not Jared. It's Jaden. I think the Leeds right wing back.
Yeah. I mean, the Barco signing is. I don't think the player is bad. We talked about this yesterday. I don't think necessarily the player is a bad player.
I think it's a huge player to have in this team.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's a completely useless signing that will never do anything of note for this club. It's completely a waste of time.
Because I agree with you, Marshall. He's not a terrible player, but profile-wise, it doesn't fix anything. What we're missing from our midfield is someone to pick the ball up from the centre backs, potentially under pressure, and be able to get out of that. From a physicality standpoint, he has no ability to do that, and we have yet to see whether he can do that from a Kovacic or a Lavia sort of, more Kovacic of just
I was saying Bernardo Silva.
He's not like Kovacic. He's not like Kovacic, and
Bernardo Silva's 38 years old.
I'm saying
he would need to play like Bernardo Silva.
No, he needs to play if you're going to be that small, you need to be good enough technically and have the dog in you.
Yeah,
we don't even need him. We don't even need him to do that. Not even that. He's not capable of doing that, so that's fine.
That's what I'm doubting. Exactly.
That will never be his life. That will never be his career. He's a waste of a signing. Talk about this a year from now. He'll have 6 appearances, maybe 2 starts. It is what it is.
I think he's a backup left back. Left wing back.
He's a waste of space.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the Cucurella thing. Because if Cucurella's going to stay, then I don't see the.
But also, him being the backup left wing back, we're marrying ourselves this idea that Alonso's going to come in and play in a back 3.
Which we don't know, by the way.
No, if he comes in and plays a back 4, We've already seen Barco's a horrid left back in this league because he's 5'7" and built like a stick. He has no physicality, and he doesn't have the like. I know Cucurella is built slim, but Cucurella has that kind of that dog and that like dickhead kind of nature where he can get away with it, and he knows how to rattle players.
Is a much more physical version.
Yes,
he's a much more physical player than Barco is. Even though like they're kind of the same stature, it's not the same kind of person.
Yeah, I need to address something just for a second, if you don't mind. Can I clear the?
This guy's getting rattled by this guy's getting rattled by the chat. Don't do it. Don't fall for it.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say one.
An eye on it.
No. You're getting rattled by the chat. Just don't even.
I'm not getting rattled.
No, you are, because you're about to go
rattle corner.
I'm not getting rattled. I just want to make a comment.
No, he is.
All right.
I think the comment I was referring to is Cucurella is much worse technically. Hold up, Peter. You don't say there. I swear to you.
You didn't even want to talk about this, so go ahead.
Yeah, no.
Hey, we can touch on that if we want, because like that's could being worse technically, but that still made you best left back in the league last season. So
Axe would agree with you.
Worse technically than Barco?
Yeah, I think Cucurella is.
That's fine.
In terms of passing, I think passing wise, I think he's.
Axe, I think if you just admit you have Cucurella,
you guys don't think Barco is better than Cucurella at anything.
No, but like
I think Barco is better than Cucurella at passing.
But also
maybe.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Hang on, what sample? How big's your sample size with that?
I'm saying the last.
This is an insane opinion to even have.
Do you know why this doesn't
10
matter?
games, 20 games, 30 games?
I like.
Mine's been 10, 20
let's
games.
Let's say that Barco is a better technical footballer than Cucurella. Cool, but positionally speaking, you can see from the fact of who ends up being the best left and right backs across a season, more often than not, unless their technical ability is elite level, like when we're talking Trent, for example, with his crossing or attacking ability, the best left and right backs go last season. The best left backs in the league were Cucurella, Kirkes, and Robinson, all of which were physical beasts last season. The best right backs are Reece James. The best right backs are Livramento. Again, yes, technical, but a physical beast. Like, that's one position where you need a level of physicality to be able to perform at the highest level. So yeah, cool. Barco might be a little bit better than him technically. That's fine, but physically, he's way worse.
Also, can we not let an absolute
Nico O'Reilly's another example. Physicality off the charts.
Can we not let an absolute 4-month destruction of this club under I don't even know what to call him, a person in charge of a football club on the sideline take over?
Someone else is in the chat.
Some of these players actually did well under a coach who had tactics and
that's the boogeyman for me, man. That's the boogeyman.
Andrew, this is what I'm saying, by the way, because like this Cucurella nonsense. Cucurella was like we're forgetting Cucurella this season, by the way, was still the same form as last season, maybe slightly worse, but was still top level all the way up until Enzo got sacked or he left, whatever. Then he was still good. The moment his career fell apart was the injury. Because he stopped being able to, once he came back, because a lot of what he relies on is his physical element, he stopped being able to rely on that because, again, you're going to have that after you come back from an injury. That's where he got worse.
So literally 2 years running full metal jacket for club and country, 90 minutes in every game.
Yep.
It's going to take its toll. And then when you come back and you literally have someone in charge you wouldn't hire to manage your fridge, let alone a football club. Do you know what I mean? It's just I honestly
Marshall, play the song.
Honestly, I can understand. Listen, Gusto gets no pass. Gusto gets no pass me because he's been shit for 2 years. Right, so he gets no pass.
Yeah, come on.
FOFANA gets no pass for me because he's shit. Yeah, since all his time here. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I can't really argue with people because you didn't like Cucurella when he was playing well, which didn't make sense to begin with. So, you know, but just like let's
Wait a minute. I've not really had any opinion. I've been one of the few guys that said.
Good. Just stick like that. Just
no. But like, no, that's not fair on me because this season.
No, you hated Cucurella from the beginning.
Wait. I admitted when I was wrong, and I also said this season, post injury, he's not played well. I don't think there's anything wrong with me saying that.
I just don't think if he was actually came back into a well-managed team or well-coached team, he'd probably maybe taken a few matches to go back up a gear again. But basically because the whole group just fucked it off because Rossini was in charge, and you're just not going to go back. You're just never going to go back to the levels that you should be. No matter what you are. So I really would like not to take like 3.5, 4 months of being like under, probably the worst manager I've ever seen in the Premier League.
Big up Yondu for the
I think this guy's worse than Frank de Boer.
Sell every French player in the squad. Enough, man. I mean, yeah.
That's the problem. Really. Who said it earlier?
All our Frenchies.
Listen, we can't literally fuck off a whole nation.
We can.
We can when it's this recruitment. It's the people recruiting.
We kind of can though, because like, what are we missing? For like, what would we lose? FOFANA, Gusto,
Gusto, Body Shield, Dasasi. We already lost him.
You misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not talking about keeping those players. I'm just saying like going back into France to get players. We shouldn't just go. Yeah. No.
With these directors, I don't think
that's
I would
what I'm saying.
Back.
Say no to France. These directors say no to France.
Yeah, if they lost their jobs, maybe
we might as well just go get players from Mars then. You know what I mean?
We can stick with the Brazilians. The Brazilians haven't been bad. Got João Pedro. I don't mind Santos. I know some of you maybe don't like him.
Who doesn't like Santos?
Weirdos.
Oh, there's been lots of discourse about that actually. Oh no, David from Lewis's streams. Remember?
That guy's
that's a special.
That guy's a freak, bro.
The special case, man. You can't do that.
Who's the other
That's like asking Real Chris to read back the last 10 minutes of the screen. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen.
I hear that.
Wait, Marshall, there's a comment this time. You know which comment? I have to.
Hey, Robert, you're my boy.
You're getting rattled by chat again. You don't have to do it.
Remember, Robert.
I have to do it. I have to do this.
Big up, Robert.
I can't.
I don't agree with him, but big up.
It's this one guy. Okay, I told you he's the boogeyman.
Unless
he's the boogeyman. The boogeyman's here. I gotta address. Okay.
No.
Robert,
you're a mod now, by the way.
Robert, first of all, the first comment you brought about minor setback from major comeback. We're 10th again. We're averaging 9th position with this ownership
Chelsea,
group.
you're 10th.
Robert,
ole.
tell me about it. Robert, weren't you the one also vying for Big Arthur to come through our club?
Hey,
remember how
big up
we were
Arthur.
fighting in Gold Bridges stream about amazing football we're playing now since that bum Maresca left. Shout out to Arthur, man. Shout out to Arthur.
Actually, Rob, this is a point that I wanted to bring up.
No, I saw this comment. You're talking about Reece James saving himself for the World Cup.
Okay, I don't agree with that.
I think Enzo's saving himself for Madrid then, because
that's what I was going to ask you. Does any of you guys actually think some of these players are saving themselves for the World Cup?
No.
Why shouldn't they though? If it's true, why shouldn't they? Someone to play for today.
Why would Reece James be subbing on a 2-0 down to save himself for the World Cup?
Yeah, why would he? Yeah, but even if he didn't, and you don't think he put, but even if when he came in, if you think he didn't put an effort in, what were they supposed to butt us the gut for to get us into Conference League? Are you out of your mind?
Why would we? This is a ridiculous conversation to have when Gusto literally kicked the ball in our own goal.
The ball.
Yeah. Remember, Peter, he's
Reece James had 39
versatile.
appearances in all competitions. Why are we even having this conversation? It's an unserious topic. Like,
are we
there's
really?
certain people that are good for
Someone
content, they're fundamentally
can I just
people.
ask the person who suggested?
Robert's just one of those people. Nice guy, but like for serious topics, guys, I would never take a Robert comment and expand on it.
Are you really?
I really don't think it's worth it.
Have you got it in your mind to ever made that comment about defending Gusto and then questioning Reece James? Have we got this far?
Yep. Remember,
this is what this is. It is what this is. You deserve no pleasure in your life. If you think that.
Okay? It's fine.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Yes, I like that.
Malo Gusto hasn't had a good season for this club since Pochettino was the manager.
2 years.
Like,
wait, Robert,
I forgot about this quote.
Wait. Wait, Robert, why are you once again going after Reece James with this recent comment? Why aren't you addressing why Gusto scored an own goal? Tell me, why aren't you talking about that?
Why?
Who decided the game at 2-0, Robert? Who decided the game?
Who scored the first goal? Who scored the second goal?
The first goal does not matter.
Again,
the first goal genuinely does not
useless.
Who scored the second goal? Robert, who scored the second goal? Let me know.
Who scored the goal that decided the game eventually?
Can you name me and anyone name me in the last 2 seasons 5 great Malo Gusto performances in all competitions? Right, I'm not even to the league, just all competitions.
Champions League final.
I'll start you one. World Club Cup one.
Club World Cup, yeah.
So I'll leave you 4 now. So you got 4 now. Yeah, 4.
I'll take honestly, I know people are doing this. While you're doing this, I'll take the last good performance he had this season, please.
Shit.
Which was that? Sorry. I thought you were going to say something.
Liverpool. The first Liverpool game.
Where he played in midfield. Great.
That wasn't bad. He was decent.
That was one of his better games, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, where he played in midfield purely to, what was it, like Mark Szoboszlai or whatever the fuck it was.
Whoever put serious games, I'm not judging you. I'm not even going to.
This is your time to shine.
I'm just gonna see.
I lied. He only played 45 minutes against Barca. I don't remember. I'm
gonna see what people's levels of greatness, what people think greatness is, in terms of that. I just want to see that. I'm not gonna go. Oh, that's wrong.
Oh my god, dude!
Last 2 years as well. I'm giving you 2 years. Not even 2 years. It's
2 years.
2 years.
Okay.
Last 2 years.
Gusto's been bad for this club for a longer period of time than he's been.
Yeah,
that's
true. Last season was worse than this season.
I do want to go back to the Cucurella discourse that I think our fans do things simultaneously that don't make sense. Like, we kind of want to collectively write off Cucurella for 4 bad months.
Yep.
Right? We want to do that. But at the same time, people are not confident in Hato going forward off 4 good months.
Yes.
I don't know how those 2 consensus opinions can coexist in our fan base, but they do. I would not be particularly interested in selling Cucurella. I understand they have to either extend him or sell him at this point. I think he has 2 years left.
I would keep him for a year and then sell him, personally, if it was me.
Yeah, I would just kind of take the financial L and keep him for another season.
Well, we're playing less games as well. It's not as if he's going to be over we're playing less games. So you might as well keep him. You might as well keep him. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're not going to him.
Even if we went the distance in the cup competitions next season, it's 51 matches. This season we played 59.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not so you're going to overexert him, and also he's not going to play all the rounds of the Carabao Cup, is he? Do you know what I mean? He's going to play. No, exactly. If you get that far, he's probably going to turn up in the quarterfinals at the earliest, unless the early rounds play against a bigger team, of course. You know what I mean? And the FA Cup as well. So he might actually not. He might even get to 50 games himself.
Why are we cooking Reece James in the chat?
Chat is absolutely cooking Reece James.
Because they're retarded. That's why.
You know what, man? Damn.
Just hate
on the black player, man. Just hate on the black player. Typical Chelsea. Listen, I'm just saying, man. Hating on the black player, man. Typical Chelsea. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I took it personal.
The problem is, can I say, I think from Jack's perspective, the reason why they don't like Reece James, is because they think, in order for, you to be a successful captain, you gotta be a raving lunatic, essentially. Shouting, all macho man, Randy Savage sort of guy. Guys, that is not, you know what I mean? Not every league needs to be that. I think my issue, more so than anything else in general, is that I think, is Reece James the right type of leadership? I would probably argue.
Yeah, I think he is, but I think the other leaders on the pitch need to be there as well.
And I think the best way to. Yes, that's a good point. That's probably what you need to argue.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think the fact of the matter is there is only, realistically speaking, 1 leader on the pitch at any one. Well, I would say there's max 2 leaders on the pitch at any one time. With our full strength team out, I'm saying there are 2 realistic, actual leaders on the football pitch at any one time, and it's Reece and Colwill. That's it. Caicedo is, but he's more, for me, he's more like the Kante type leader, or like the Azpilicueta, where it's lead by example rather than vocal. Enzo's not a leader. Neither is Palmer. Neither.
Did I get
no, Enzo's not a leader. None of these guys are.
Yeah.
That because he scored.
Yeah.
It's
Can I just say quickly?
So I think that's the issue. I think you need people.
Lewis,
around.
let me know if you want the link, by the way.
Yeah. Just quickly, Waves. I know you're the guy that commented randomly about me saying, in my opinion, hold that, you fraud. That's it.
Damn, you're pettier than I am. You remember that shit?
I've got very strong memory. That's all.
To get upset about leadership styles ignores the lack of quality in our team for a leadership style to even become like a main focus. That's like a first world problem. We don't have like 12 reliable players, bro. I don't care about leadership styles yet because 2/3 of our squad is terrible.
Yeah. Yes. I also think it's like
I'm
sometimes...
down. I'm down to criticize Azpilicueta's leadership style in, let's say, 2019 once Gary Cahill left. We could have had an honest conversation because I think the team, even then, with a bunch of kids getting put into it, I think we needed a different kind of captain. I'm on record on this channel, I believe, calling him one of our worst captains we've had over a long period of time. Reece James might actually go down as a worse captain just because our team's not going to win shit. But I just don't think critiquing leadership styles in this squad, when if we made 11 for next season, we'd only feel comfortable with 5 or 6 of the names maximum in there, is a conversation really worth having, man. We just need more good players.
The fact as well, like we talk about, like whenever the leadership group, quote unquote, keeps getting brought up in the media, Tosin is always in there. Like he should never ever be in a leadership group. And the fact he is on a consistent basis, by the way, tells me there's not enough leaders in the club, not enough good leaders in the club. The fact that he keeps getting put in there because he's not a leader and never should be.
I get that, but I'll be honest with Reece James in terms of leadership. I saw his last interview. I think Surfer will get this. Do you remember the Rock, like the literal Rock character from Thor?
Korg.
Yeah, because he sounds like that. He sounds like him.
He's back again for. He's on the.
That's how he was. Yeah, because that's how Reece James was answering questions, and now I can't get it out of my head. And I'm like, yo, he's literally the leader of my club.
I think Reece might be a captain like when they give the armband to international teams, and it's not really that important. Do you know what I mean? It's like whoever the player is, it's like the most talented player that usually gets the armband and international.
It'll be like one of the best players who has the most.
Yeah, it's like Eden Hazard for Belgium got it very early. Do you know what I mean? Like the World Cup.
Yeah, he was captain when he was like 23, 24 years
exactly.
old.
Yeah, exactly. Like at his club as well. Before he joined us, what was
Lille?
Lille, yeah. He got a captain like at 19. Do you know what I mean? It's like I think we overemphasize. How do I put this? I think in this country, the captain's armband, the symbol of it, is probably looked at as, I will die for this club. You will not kill me.
It's similar
and stuff like that, right? Where it's like, okay, I understand that, but we shouldn't be relying on one guy to raise us up all the time.
True.
It should be like 4 or 5.
Even though the guy that just captained the team that won the league last week is not like that at all.
Exactly.
But I get what you're saying.
I would say the captain. In fact, the captain of the team just won the league. I'd argue is a terrible captain.
Would you want
and a terrible leader on the pitch.
Bruno Fernandes?
I just don't think it's good enough to be
as a
captain, but a completely different conversation.
That's fair. No, that's a fair
Mm-hmm.
thing.
And I'm talking about Odegaard, not Reece James. Like I'm
talking about Odegaard.
Yeah.
Good enough
Bruno
player in a
Fernandes.
team
Bruno
that good to
Fernandes
be
is captain. Anyone? Bruno Fernandes is captain. Anyone?
Kind of rated.
I wouldn't.
That's assist leader Bruno Fernandes to you now.
Nah, I wouldn't just 'cause
That's assist leader Bruno Fernandes to you.
But what I'm
I
saying
feel
is
like
let's use the extremes.
double
Right?
He's a
down
player
on
that can
percentage
uphold
ball,
the
but-
standards, but I don't see him as a captain.
But Marshall, let's use the extremes at this club, right? And I know people hate going back to it, but let's look at the extremes. When you had Terry as captain, it wasn't just Terry on the pitch leading by himself, right? You had other people on there, right? If Terry was missing, other people would step up. You know, Lampard was captain, but there was still other people leading. That's the bit you're missing when the captain doesn't have to be the sole. You know, it's not like the quarterback on an NFL team. You know what I mean? The
On
quarterback
any
goes
given
to-
day, we had captains of 6 other nations.
Seven,
Yeah.
match with
seven,
them.
Yeah.
seven, yeah.
But what I'm
check
saying is, it's like, or even if they weren't captains of their nations, there's leadership qualities in them. There's nothing in this crop of players that say that any of them at the moment have shown us any leadership qualities at all. Do you know what I mean? There's, you know, so that's the problem. That's where it's like their recruitment needs to change on so many levels when they have to look at the mentality of some of these players. You know what I mean? These do or die players. That's why it's not always the flashy names you're going to buy. It's going to be like, did anyone actually know the people who Sunderland bought this season apart from Granit Xhaka?
I knew some of them, but again, that comes from like FIFA
What I mean
and
is
FM.
like name-wise, doesn't
Yeah.
Like Enzo Buffet and all that stuff.
Like that's why for me, like I don't know if you guys were listening to the beginning. Like I was harping on Enzo
I never
Fernandez.
do. I just wait till I come on.
Fair enough. I was harping on Enzo
I'm
Fernandez.
bestie.
At least he's honest.
Yeah, at least he's honest. I was harping on Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, we don't
again,
listen to you.
I think part of being a good leader is also showing loyalty to an extent to the club, right? That you're being a leader for, and like, listen,
I disagree. I'll push back on. I'll push back on that massively.
Like, but Scott, like, okay,
sure,
you could push back on it a little bit. I think that's a characteristic that is important.
I would massively disagree.
Let me give you an
like,
example,
and I'll give
right?
you. No, I'll give. Okay, you give me your examples. I can give you two examples.
Like for me, Granit Xhaka, for example, goes into that Sunderland team. He has no allegiances to Sunderland, right? But you can see he's putting his all on the pitch. He's not talking and flirting with other clubs. He's not thinking about his future. He's thinking about Sunderland. Sunderland, we need to get to Europe. We're almost there. And he leads by example. When he's not on the pitch, we saw how Sunderland kind of crumbled a bit, you know? And in contrast, look at Enzo Fernandez and how he's been, ever since Maresca's left, he's been the one that I keep looking at like, okay, cool, you get goals and assists, but look at the leadership and look at how our performances seem to dip when your performances dip as well. Like, and it's a mentality thing of like, you're
That's
not committed
a
to the
uniquely
project.
Enzo problem.
I was gonna say that's not uniquely
fair to
Enzo
say.
problem. But the thing
I
I
think he's like
back on-
one of the like the seeds.
You could have that. You could
seeds.
replace the name Enzo Fernandez with Cole Palmer or João Pedro or Robert Sanchez.
The examples, by the way,
Cucurella or Reece James or whoever else, Caicedo or whoever else you want. The bottom line is our team was shit for a really, really long time. The back half of the season, we had 22 points in 19 games, which is form that would have seen us get 16th over an entire season. So when you're in form like that, go ahead, Scott.
I'll say we were on course as well with Liam Rosenior to, like, if he'd have been charged for the whole season, on course to concede over 70 goals, which would have been our highest goals conceded in a league season. We were on course. We were conceding on average, I think, 2 or 3 goals a game. We were on course to concede 70-something goals across the league season if he'd have been in charge the whole season. And the two arguments I'd use, or the two examples to push back on what you said, Marshall, both Wayne Rooney and Steven Gerrard both tried to leave their clubs. And I'd argue that both of them, while on the pitch, were excellent leaders for their clubs. But they both tried to leave their clubs for differing reasons, but both tried to leave.
John Terry tried to leave our club.
John Terry tried to leave. Like
Frank Lampard tried to go to Inter Milan in
Didier
2008.
Drogba tried to
Yeah.
That's fair.
So I don't think that's a reason why I don't think he's a leader because you see it on the pitch. He's the first person to
professionalism then?
Yes, I think so. I think it's a case of when in terms of leadership, he's all that. Yeah, I think when you look at leadership, he's the first player on the pitch usually to lose his head when things don't go well. Like he's the first player to go for no reason smashing into a player or to get into an argument, like go to a face-to-face confrontation. That's not a leader. Like and I'm not talking about defending a player. I'm talking about he gets annoyed at something and he instigates it rather than getting involved to help a player or like trying to calm the situation down or whatever. He's the one who instigates it. That's not a leader. That's not a leader in any way, shape or form. He doesn't attempt in any way to most of the time to try and drag the club up or try and like raise the spirits of everyone.
People confuse this being the center of attention with leadership.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
Which is, like, sure, it's maybe not loyalty, but there is a sense of professionalism, which Enzo Fernandez in his time at this club has been at the forefront of a lot of, like, very unprofessional controversies. You know?
Yeah, but this club has behaved very unprofessionally over the last 4 seasons as well.
And you know what? When you put it that way, Pete, it makes sense
why is
some
this
of these players
club,
feel they can get away
why
with that
is
kind of
this
behavior.
version of Chelsea owed some divine sense of loyalty from this current group of players?
No, you're right. You're right.
Like,
You're right.
we haven't really done much over the last 4 years. You're seeing managers come in and out every 7 months or whatever it is on average. Why would you at one point not begin to look out for your own career and put that ahead of the well-being of the club in the short term? Like, that's surely a realistic ending to kind of some of these people's careers, right? Like, can you blame Cucurella and Caicedo hypothetically for downing tools a little bit? Like, just
No.
it's not just them. I'm not saying it's just them and it's all their fault. It's like, can you blame some of these guys considering where we were 12 months ago and where we are now?
But it's understandable, right? And even you could go like, well, Maresca didn't have a CV, but the problem is he grew with them, right? He grew with them. He won.
They
things
achieved
with them.
together.
They achieved something with them, right? So that creates a bond. That creates a respect between the players and the thing. You're getting some guy in who you could just literally point outside the Cobham to hire, that came in literally, who stands outside of a sign that said "hire me," essentially coming in trying to tell Caicedo and Enzo what to, like, how to pass, or sorry. That's like asking one of us to go in and do it. Why would they do that?
They completely ignored the fact that our playing staff loved the head coach.
Exactly, completely.
I've never seen a head coach get dismissed, and most of the players seem to like him.
He wasn't fired.
And
also,
Chelsea,
you know what?
I've never seen that.
And I think they factor this in. He was not fired for footballing playing reasons, right? He didn't leave because of that. It was because of the discourse or the arguments with above, of like that. Nothing to do with like losing and stuff like that. Because he won. I know we didn't have a good December, but he won manager of the month in November. People forget that on November the month before. So it's not as if he's on like a downward spiral, losing 10.
They got in their feelings and they tried to pull the plug to rescue the season.
Ego's got bruised,
and it crashed and burned.
And they self-sabotaged us. That's what they did. They sabotaged it because ego said, "Well, we'll just, you know what? Like that director came out. The manager's not important. We'll just put any lump of clay in there, and then they can do the job."
They were so confident in their system that they won them everything without giving any credit to the manager whatsoever.
When people talk about this season, I don't want people to forget how we arrived at Rafinha being the manager, and how after 5 or 6 matches, there was all sorts of optimism and all these press briefings about how smart the people in charge were.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it must have been.
They were ready to do interviews and ready to talk about the project.
And also, like, based on the comments, the same people who are like going after some of our players in terms of, we were second in the league in November. We beat Barcelona.
I'm telling you right now,
we beat Barcelona 3-0. We mollywopped their ass. We were 10 men down to Arsenal, who just won the league now, and we fucking went toe to toe with them. And we could have. We all were saying we should have won that game if we had 11.
That's the thing. When Maresca left, everyone probably thinks that the season was a write-off. No, it wasn't.
It didn't have to be.
We didn't have to be, right? Even
we've seen it so many times.
But even if you get rid of Maresca, right? If you bring another good coach in, you can easily, the season ends. It could end very different. We were in the Champions League places comfortably, right? In there comfortably, yeah. We
were in the conversation,
right? Exactly.
Yeah, we were 5th at the time, but we were in the conversation.
We hadn't played the semi-final first leg against Arsenal yet in the League Cup.
No.
Yeah, still in the FA Cup, still in the Champions League. So there was everything to play for, right? There was 4 things to play for, and they just went, "Nah, it's fine." The players will react to anyone. They don't really like this Enzo Maresca guy. Anyone could have done this. You know what I mean? Joe Bloggs. We'll just get the guy from Strasbourg, an internal solutions issue again. You know what I mean? Let's just fast track him up. And then you got him telling, like I said, telling Caicedo, Enzo, like Palmer, fucking João Pedro, Reece James, telling him like, "Oh yeah, well, you know, you need to do this, you need to make the run soon now, well, I want to pass out from the back and all this shit." And let's go, why? Why should I listen to you?
Let's not forget while doing this, just on a completely aside note, I know we're talking about Chelsea, but while doing all of this, managed to tank 2 club seasons in the space of a month, because I don't know if anyone has kept up with Strasbourg. I have, purely out of just to see how bad they've got. They finished 8th won nothing,
Yeah.
went out of the semi-final of the French Cup and the semi-final of the Conference League. They've got no Europe next season.
Is this
Gary O'Neill
person
spoke
real?
out
Is
about
this
it, too.
person? Is this person actually a Chelsea fan or a troll? It's got
don't
to
know what
be.
he is.
Some of the names on
No,
there.
well,
don't-
no. So yesterday he was saying he was a Madrid fan.
Was he?
Cool.
Yeah, he
Can't
said
keep
Madrid.
up with
He said
everything
we when we were talking about I think we were talking about Valverde, Tchouameni, and Camavinga.
Good luck with Mourinho next
So-
year.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Good luck. Let's have fun with that.
I think he's a Madrid fan.
Killer MC, fucking, that's hilarious. That is a good achievement. Maresca at least got Liam Delap.
Yeah, I agree. That's an amazing achievement. That's his 2 goals.
Actually,
The lap
Oh,
didn't
by the
score
way.
for Rafinha.
I was about to say
Yeah.
no, but by the way, remember, I think it was on this stream, or it might have been Lewis' stream, I can't remember, maybe even Chelsea Fan TV. I jokingly said he wasn't going to score between now and the end of the season. That was good 10 games ago, and I was right.
You were right.
Hey, they cooked you for presenting new ideas, Scott. It's all good.
I don't think so.
Statistically, he actually might be. We have had this conversation.
No, he's
here.
the
I had
worst
it with-
9 we've ever had.
He
It's
is the
not even
worst
close.
9. He is the worst 9 we've ever had.
No,
I think
He's
but did
worse
you
than
hear?
Belarus.
But hey, have you been hearing, Scott? The French, I mean not the French, sorry, the English Robert in
You
Don
had
CFC.
Fernandez all of a sudden. You've said
No, sorry, the English Robert in Don CFC was saying,
The English.
well, Delap, like he's like, I still believe in Delap. I think he needs to leave our club because like we've been weighing him down. We don't create enough. I
had that debate with him. I had that debate with
in some of
him.
those streams, and I am like, I'm losing my mind. I
I
feel
had
like
that
maybe
same
I'm
debate with him
insane.
I had that exact same debate with him in a group chat. For him say, "No, the lap's shit," and I'm like, well,
No,
what are we arguing about, brother?
This was 2 weeks ago.
No,
This was 2 weeks ago.
CP. I had this debate like 2 weeks ago in a group chat with him, and then proceeded to go. I think I said something like, "This guy's shit," and he went, "Yeah, I know he should be Conference League level, or like as in the English Conference League level." And I went, "Well, what are we arguing here then? He's
Actually,
just shit."
I think he might actually give Usyk some trouble after what I watched last night with the boxing. Might do a job there, I'm just saying.
2 goals in
fire.
1,600 minutes.
What do you reckon, Pete? What would you reckon? Like an offensive tackle in the NFL, he might be good at that.
Bro, the thing is, the thing with
Rutgers back at the
the
UFC.
thing with the lap is the lap's center of gravity is way too high.
It is
To be
for a
good
guy
at
built-
any
By the way, like,
He's
do you know
too
what's
stiff.
Do you know what's funny about the lap? Unironically, he should watch the gay he should watch Brian Brobby clips, because Brian Brobby is not a good footballer, but he knows how to use his strength. Like you watch what he did today. Like the lap's a horrid footballer, but he just needs to learn how to use his strength in his body.
That's actually hilarious you brought that up, Scott.
Like
because
just
that was-
literally watch Brian Brobby clips, man. Like
There
you
was a
can
moment-
learn something.
He
was a
did the
moment-
same thing to Arsenal when they drew 2-2, like in the early
It's actually,
first half of the
it's
season.
actually really funny. Scott brought that up because
Like,
when
well, he
today's
dumped them.
game, when Bobby had a chance, he was on the right hand
Yeah,
side.
he was
took a
horrid, bro.
shot.
Yeah.
He took a shot. He wasn't good today, but he took a shot, and I was like,
well.
man, I remember when Liam Delap used to be able to take shots like that. Now he's like completely.
Well, I think I know he scored a lot of goals for Brentford, but his overall game, I don't like Thiago's overall game. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I think if you had him in your team, you would really have to simplify his
probably.
Do you know what I mean? But maybe Delap should take a leaf out of that book and just simplify his game. You know what I mean? Stop trying. You know what I mean? Literally stop trying. If you don't run,
He's got imposter syndrome, man.
he is. I tell you what he is. He's Gallagher in a 10 position. He's just a striker. That's what he is. You know what I mean? Just run around, try and chomp on people, get the ball, and don't really do anything like that. Or don't even get the ball. You know what I mean? He's just running around. Did he get booked today, by the way?
He didn't actually.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
Let's go.
Right.
Yellow today.
Should have gotten sent off in the Tottenham game, but I'm not gonna complain.
Trying to break you guys' jaw.
Actually, I am complaining.
break
Did break his jaw.
Because if he was sent off, no, because
If
if
he
he
said
was
the Spurs game, he
no,
had the fucking.
no, but
Yeah,
Marshall, if he was sent off, we would have had Shimaheka being the backup striker. So I do
Good.
blame.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I
prefer
wanted
that.
that. I wanted
Oh,
that.
okay.
He still got a red. I wish he had a red. So I would have had Shim on instead of him.
Do you think Chelsea sold Delap after Spurs
No.
season?
I think I said this on another stream or something recently. I think it all depends on Omega. Like I think if Omega comes in and kills it
I
in.
thought he was coming.
Yeah, I think if
Yeah,
Omega
Omega.
comes in, has a
I'm
good
hearing Omega
attitude.
might go back
We got
on
Omega
loan,
3, man.
Scott.
Well, no, but this is what I say. I think if Omega comes in, kills it in, like, has a good attitude, number one, kills it in like training and preseason, because I don't think this is a thing they'll make at the start of the window, because they already have to get rid of Jackson as well. But I think there's a chance. It all comes down to what Omega does. If Omega comes in and he's terrible in preseason and he has a bad attitude, and yeah, he's going out on loan straight away, and we've got another season at the lap. But I'm saying
glad you
if he
mentioned
comes
the
in and
attitude.
actually plays well and like is good in terms of the attitude, I think the lap's gone, because you can make good like that's easy profit. As bad as he is, he's English and he had a season where he scored 12 goals. I know, great, but whatever, or 11 goals, whatever it was for Ipswich.
He scored
You
one
could
in the
sell
Premier League
him.
this season, right?
Yeah, he scored. No, he scored 2 goals all season.
2 in the
One
Prem.
was in the one was in the Prem, one in the
Oh
Champions
yeah, I
League.
was right then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so you could sell him to an Everton, to a Leeds, to someone like that, like, and at least break even, if not make profit.
I don't know if Everton or Leeds takes them though. Like,
brother, have you seen Everton strikers?
I know, but like
Yeah,
Delap.
Beto.
Yeah, but
Come
like
on.
Delap is like
No, because I tell you why, they'll go, oh, Chelsea was a basket case, you know.
Yeah, they did that with Dewsbury Hall. I know Dewsbury Hall was a better player than Delap is.
I
He's
didn't mind
still
Dewsbury
Dewsbury Hall
Chelsea,
was
though.
kind of mid.
Yeah,
When we can do better, and it'll be the same. Like, say for example, if Nemetra leaves, say like Nemetra or something leaves Leeds, Delap could be an easy one if they go and get to have them as a backup to come off the bench against, like, for Calvert-Lewin. And there's also, he's younger, so then there's the, like, when Calvert-Lewin eventually has to be phased out, you've then got Delap can come in and, like, take his place or whatever.
If Delap wants a move, teams would bid for him.
Yeah.
I'm very worried that he tries to stay another season, though.
Yep.
It does sound like he wants to fight for his place.
Yep.
No, fuck him. Fuck your place.
Well, that would be.
Well, he is good at fighting, though. He is good at fighting. So
I'm thinking, even like Alon. I'm assuming, which you shouldn't really naturally do. I'm assuming Alonso's looking even at just the style of the players we have and going,
yeah,
he doesn't work. He's not going to work in what I'm trying to do. He's not going to work. I'm trying to before even a training session is. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. Because,
no, of course.
You know, because he's going to know the style of player he wants, and he's going to look at game tape. He's going to look at everything and go, yeah, he's good, but he's not what I'm trying to do. Do you know what I mean? It's not what I'm trying to do. Even bringing him as a sub, it's not going to work. So let's get him out. You know, like when Pep Guardiola went to Man City and just went, Joe Hart, you're out. Before even the training session happened, he went, you're not going to fit my style, what I want to do. You're gone. You're just gone like that. And maybe he does something like that. But hopefully. But I'm just assuming, you know. So.
Yeah, because at least 2 strikers need to go next season. Or even 3, because Shim is probably going to get promoted. He's going to get a loan. I hope he gets a loan.
I wouldn't even think about him in any plans.
I agree. I for me,
don't
he's
think about
one,
anyone
put him
you
out on
haven't
loan
seen.
and see what happens.
Anyone you haven't seen or has only got like 10-minute FA Cup matches, do not even think about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of for next season, because it's a smaller squad, it's less games.
More.
It's less
There's
games.
actually more than I thought. Because hear me out. There obviously you got Zhao, who's clearly going to be in the team. You got Jackson coming back from loan. Guiu, who's still here. Omega coming from Strasbourg, which has been officially made already. Delap is still here. Sapayev, who we don't know what his future is going to be.
Marshall's including NPCs like Guiu and
no, but
Sapayev
these guys are going to be at
discussion.
Chelsea. They have to go somewhere.
No, but who cares? They're not going to play.
Let's be serious. Let's be serious about
they're
the
not
one.
going to play, bro.
Because otherwise, I might as well get like.
That's like bringing up a midfield conversation and talking about a Sugo. Like, who cares, guys?
Yeah.
Hold that, Peter. Peter.
Why would you care?
Hold that, Marshall. Hold that, Marshall. Hold that.
No, why would you care? Like, what does he do? What does
bro
bro do? He doesn't do anything.
14. That's it. That's just happens.
Hold that, Marshall.
Or like talking about center backs and be like, oh, but Ansel Mino, like, come on, guys, wake up.
Damn, and
wake up.
Here for sure,
if I could just comment quickly on Omega, I feel like with Omega, yeah, Loki, I think it's very like barring his football ability, the stuff that's happened to him at Strasbourg, it's kind of not nice essentially, and I would actually argue a lot of it's actually not even his own fault. So, because essentially he signed a deal, obviously, with Chelsea. The fans initially weren't happy with that, obviously, Chelsea fan, which is obviously rightly their fan. their case, they can be unhappy about it. But then I think, right? But then obviously it went beyond just not liking afterwards. That's the problem. You know what I mean? That's what happened with America. What happened afterwards? Like, what happened afterwards of them not liking it? That where it went too far. Essentially, that's what I think at the very center of America.
Do you think he has an ego issue?
I
feel like the way he...
The thing is, Marshall, yeah.
I don't like
in
this
that
conversation,
game,
bro. Marshall's never watched
Marshall, why
Omega.
would you say that?
Like,
No,
no,
Exactly.
no, ego problem. Yeah.
Young black
Like,
striker.
the-
now
the-
we're talking
Yeah,
ego.
black striker. I see.
I don't like this,
Yeah,
I
I don't want to go
this,
there.
bro.
I wasn't planning to go that route personally.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
some
I
work
don't
right
like
there.
this. This is not
I'm
even worth
glad
the
that Peter noticed
conversation.
that too. The second
Same
he
nigga
said
tried to
ego
bring up
issue, I'm
Sap
like,
Hayev and fucking Mark Yu.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got an
like this,
attitude
bro.
problem, right? He's got an attitude problem.
Yeah.
But it's that
Yeah,
The
man.
reason I bring it up
Marshall
is 'cause
hasn't
the
watched
way...
Omega play a football match in 3 months.
Yes, I
He's
have.
talking attitude issues.
Oh, not in
man.
3 months. You're right. But like...
Yeah, exactly.
listen-
You fucking liar. You
But the
fucking
thing is, like,
liar.
it's just...
Fuck you.
The way
Jesus.
he came out after they
Trying
got
to
knocked
set guys
out of
up.
the conference league, Moreira was trying to stop him, and this guy was going like, "Yo, y'all," and to be fair,
No, who
I mean,
cares?
you
Marshall,
who
who cares?
it.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Strasbourg's a basket case. It's a basket case of a football club that's being run into the ground by these fucking control freak bastards. Like, who cares how he's reacting after it was public knowledge that he was leaving their club for their sister club?
True.
Of course, that relationship's going to be toxic. Of course, he's going to be behaving in ways he otherwise wouldn't. Like, that shit's a poor example. But to say attitude issues, I just think it's complete bullshit. That's a lazy
agree.
reduction of the
I
conversation.
agree.
I think that's irresponsible. I would not be doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Give him a chance. You're willing to give all these other
No, I'll
random
definitely give him a
NPCs
chance. We don't.
No.
we don't have
But
options.
you'll talk about Asugo and all these random niggas who've done nothing. Like, at least let the dude come here and have a chance.
He's kick shins. He's kick shins.
Yeah.
Okay, like maybe 3 shins in a season and a
Yeah,
half.
but
But fair enough.
Marshall, when he leaves this season, because he's probably going to get sold or moved out on loan. What was the point of Emeka being brought?
This has got to be a troll
14,
comment,
bro.
right? This has got to be.
That's
a troll.
why I brought it up because like,
It's got
do
to
you,
be.
do
I
you
mean-
actually agree with this?
I don't listen.
No.
I
Is this
listen,
accurate?
I don't. I think Lewis.
Omar's right. Omar's right.
Shut up, man. It's probably you. It's probably Omar. It's probably you. It's just a
What's
different
your
thing.
burner
But
account on it?
I just want to say, I think Lewis Hall is an okay left back. I don't, stuff like that. I don't, I'm not pining for him to come back at all.
I
Whatever.
do think he's overhyped.
I do think Cobham should be, how should I put this? Should be laid waste to the ground and have a car park built over it or a block of flats like that, because I think it's the most overrated academy ever. Especially when you think about it, it has really only produced one great talent. No, maybe no, he's not great. He's not going to be.
Well, that's not true.
Well, who else?
Hey, man, we forget about the winger who ruptured his Achilles at 19. We forget.
Shout out, man.
Hey, Christensen too. Christensen too. Since Lewis was here, you know what I'm saying? Danish Maldini.
He doesn't. Surfer doesn't have to have it, but he knows I'm right.
No, you're not.
Hey, you're forgetting about you're forgetting about English Balak too, man. I won't forget that season, man. I won't forget that. Sorry,
English
I will never forget the English Balak, man. Ruben Loftus-Cheek will not be forgotten.
I tell you why my point stands, because of those injuries. My point stands. All right, my point stands.
But by the time they were injured, they were like full. They were first team players. Is my point.
Yeah, that was what hurt. That's what made it worse, actually, Loki.
For
But
sure.
See, I rated Ruben Loftus-Cheek higher than what's his name? God.
That's craziness.
OCD. What's his name?
Callum Hudson.
Nah, see,
That's it.
Surfer's being disrespectful. I don't like this.
Yeah, I agree on this one.
That is crazy.
So
I'm saying,
Yeah.
Christensen too. You're
bro.
denying.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I don't think that counts. Like, I wouldn't count that as an academy player at all.
Who?
All right, Omar, you need to chill. This
Christensen.
is crazy. Lewis Hall is a tier below Reece James. All right, calm down, bro.
Why are people? I don't even.
Not gonna lie.
People are bored.
I don't even want to have the conversation. But like, why? No, I won't even say it because this
I
guy.
think Lewis
Omar
Hall.
will
Lewis
get
Hall.
mad.
Also, I wouldn't even count Rice from our cat. I wouldn't count Rice from our academy. He left when he was like 15.
Rice left at
Musiala-
14. He left at
Yeah,
14.
Musiala makes sense.
Yeah, he's
Musiala,
not even
like,
graduated from the academy.
Musiala,
Realistically, it's not fair.
sorry. Musiala doesn't make sense either. He wasn't getting near the first team when he was here.
Yeah.
He left because
I know, but he was close to quote unquote graduating and getting his
No,
first
he
pro.
was-
So
no, he
I can give
wasn't.
that as a
No, he
Cobham
wasn't.
player.
He was not. No,
That's
he
a
wasn't.
stretch, bro.
That's a
No, because
stretch.
wasn't he 17?
Right.
Wasn't he 17 when he left for Bayern?
No, but he wasn't like getting close to any. He wasn't on any of the benches. Like
If he didn't play, he wasn't in a matchday squad even.
He wasn't never. No, you know when the first people know.
Yeah, but he
remember
would still count
first-
as Cobham graduate, no?
The first
No,
people,
because he didn't
No.
graduate.
No,
Graduating means
he
playing men's
graduated.
football.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Graduating
plus,
means playing men's
the only
football.
people only knew Musiala when he left. That's no one
yes.
talked about Musiala when he was here. No one talked about him.
We're not saying
There you
okay, people stop saying Mbappe and he failed. Brother, now we're really stretching. Mbappe had
Listen,
a trial
you know-
with us. We didn't
You know-
even
you know,
have him
listen.
in the academy. He wasn't even in our academy, people. We are
Yeah.
really stretching the truth.
Yeah,
We
I'm just
are
gonna
really
listen.
stretching at this
Listen,
point.
I just want to say, guys, just in
Fucking
general,
hell.
we need to start rebuilding with the academy. I'm gonna Jesse Derry, Moving McQueen, Kieran Moving
Ahmed,
McQueen,
that's
Jim
quite a bold
Mahika.
take after trying to force all your shit French players on us for 4
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? Listen,
Now
Like,
you're going
Ahmed,
for
you might be
Brexit.
right. Ahmed, you're
Now you're
probably
going for
right, and
Brexit
I think
on
I
us.
would
Now you're
agree
going
with
for
you, but I'm not
Brexit
trying to
on
hear
us.
it from you. You ran
But
Gusto
listen,
Prop for 4 years. you
Gusto
terrorist.
was good for us for a good season,
You're a
bro. It's not a whole day in front of a cliff.
You've been
What
running
did
Gusto
he-
Prop for 2 years too long, bro. I'm not trying to hear it from you, respectfully.
Gusto's been shit for 2 years. He
He had
hardly
Gusto
says
Prop this
anything.
season,
He
I
hardly
couldn't
says
believe it.
anything. Cucurella's shit for like 2 months. He's all over them. He's all over him like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't.
There's
It
no,
doesn't
there's no
matter.
consistency. It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? You know. What were we talking about before Lewis Hall?
I don't know. I just,
Genesis
Lewis Hall's
Antwerp.
a,
Why are we naming all these? They haven't done anything.
It's
for
interesting.
us.
Can I ask? Can you ask you guys a
Antwerp.
question? I want to ask you guys a quick question, yeah. Because you know, obviously, if I'm not mistaken, the World Cup obviously starts in like a month or like less than a month now, like 3 weeks or something. like
This
that.
guy's definitely
Right.
trolling.
Right,
This guy's
um,
in the
Wherever I
chat
think
is
it goes, I'm
definitely
gonna be
trolling.
pissed.
He's
No,
definitely
no, no,
trolling.
because like obviously the season's over from today. Do you think we're gonna get any movement in between before in that before
okay.
period? That's probably what I would probably ask. I was
No,
gonna ask everyone.
no.
That's a general
Probably
opinion.
not.
No.
Because when's the window open? The window opens after the
15th
World
of
Cup
June.
starts.
It opens,
Yeah, that's
it
after
opens
the,
15th
that's
June.
like right,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
at the World Cup starting, basically.
Yeah,
that's
World
what-
Cup starting in the 11th of June.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so I
don't-
don't think there's going to be movement.
Antwi, whatever the fuck his name is, another double
Genesis
barrel
Antwi.
surname. Genesis, whatever his fucking name is. The only thing I like about him is his name, Genesis. That's the only thing I fucking like about him. Otherwise, you know, I couldn't give a shit. You know, his name's Dave. You know, I don't really care. You know,
And
Problem-
this
problem-
comment
problem
saying
disease.
if Gusto shit, how is he going to the World Cup? Do you realize that certain positions in for certain nations can be so shit that they have to call him up? I'm having fucking
Or that
Alexandro
they
in
play
the
with too
Brazil
many
squad.
balloons.
Dude, I'm having Alexandro in the Brazil squad in 2026. What the fuck are we doing?
Exactly.
What,
Look at the Brazil
what does
squad.
that mean? What does that mean then? What does that mean? Tell me.
Look at
people,
that
what the
Brazil
fuck does that
squad.
mean?
Look
Yeah,
at that
Brazil
Brazil
squad's
squad.
nuts.
There's probably about 10 players in there. You go, how are they going to the World Cup? You know what I mean? Ridiculous. Just you cannot. Someone's opinion, you cannot like.
with that
take
same
it.
logic, nobody's rating Jordan Henderson in 2026, but he's also
Yeah,
going to be
exactly.
True.
But I guess he made the England squad, so let's fucking go.
I think I know why he made England squad.
And wait. With this logic, didn't this guy already say that Gahey's a bitch, and he
Yes.
doesn't perform in big situations? So then why is he in the England? Why is he going to be starting center back for England?
Wait, who called Gahey a bitch?
The guy who I don't care enough about the name. You know what I'm saying? So
This guy?
like
Nah, I
like
didn't see that.
dude,
I rate Gahey. I'm taking him at
no,
Chelsea.
I know, but he's calling him. No, he's saying, hey, Gusto's in the
Because that
squad. That
one
means he
game-
must be good. He's saying Gusto's in the squad. He must be good. So then Gahey's in the squad. No, Gahey's starting just like Gusto. That means he must be good. No, for England.
Yeah, but we're a shit team. Man City's a like.
You mean
What
France?
happened to Gusto? That's the one thing
But-
I want to
but-
study
but
at
his-
some point.
Put his last comment up in capital letters.
Mark at the same time will slander
Capital
Pochettino's
letters, is he
time
shouting
with his
now?
club, but
No,
will
put
expect
the last
things from
address to
Gusto.
me in capital
I've
letters.
revised my take on Pochettino, by
Man's
the way.
shouting.
No, Marshall will
What do you
slander
mean? What do you mean?
Marshall,
Right?
capital
Pochettino's
letters.
Chelsea.
Put the
Which
message
one,
up
this
in
one?
capital letters.
Genuine production from Malo.
Which
It
one?
is what it is, man.
Surfer?
Some
Why
people
in
you
all capital letters?
The
Oh, that's
Omar
what-
one, it's in capital
Yeah,
letters.
right.
Oh,
Let me just
him.
address this, right? Let me just address this. Right, I just want to tell you something. This is my 20th notepad.
Morning
Right? I'm just
food.
going to add you. I'm just going to add your name to a list. A very long list. So you've been an enemy of me.
Yo,
I don't know. It won't. It doesn't matter as much. All right.
big up
It's not a big
Surfer. I'm doing
brag.
the same thing.
Yeah, it's not a big brag. All right. I can just add
Yeah,
your name.
man's
to the list.
making notes too.
It doesn't make. It doesn't make
I
anything.
I left this one out.
Yeah, an enemy like just another person. You know, sorry, just take a ticket. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is.
Oh man.
You're nothing special. You know what I mean? Just another digit. You know what I mean? It's all good.
So I do want to ask this question because I feel like this is going to be a big talking point over the summer. Or what's going to happen with him? Cole Palmer today gets a goal. I think fine. That's whatever. I just think outside of that goal,
was a
you
goalie
really weren't
mistake.
doing much. Yeah, exactly. And even with that goal, I think Roy made a meal out of it. He should have probably
He did.
saved that. So next season, are we in the camp of, hey, after this season, if you don't perform,
He's gotta
I'm
step
entertaining you being sold.
Who?
No, he's got to step
Cole.
up for Xavi. He's got to step
Oh,
up
Palmer?
for Xavi.
Yeah.
No,
After next season.
no, napkin Cole. Who the fucking Cole do you think we're talking about?
Joe Cole.
Fucking hell.
No, first I thought he was referring to Sanchez for a second because I tuned out for a
What,
second.
Cole Santos.
No,
Sanchez. I don't know.
No, I thought he wanted to sell Sanchez. I'm like, well, I'm here
Robert
for
Check is staying, man. He's gonna.
But
What are you saying? He has to perform for like Xavi Alonso next
If
season.
he
There's no doubt.
has a season
He
like
has
this
to.
next season,
No, yeah, there's no
entertaining
defending.
Time to say goodbye.
I
Time
can't
to say
defend it
goodbye.
either. And I I have been defending him this season, even though it's been poor.
And it's
but-
like what Surfer said, like at this point in his career, at this point at where we've had him, I do feel like it was an 18-month, purple patch.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing in the bank.
Yeah, you
He
still
has
have
competition,
Malo
though, right?
Gusto.
He has competition.
I call that
Sure.
Malo Gusto.
He's got nothing in the bank though to fall back. He's got no credit in the bank.
no, not anymore. It's fully
I
gone.
somewhat agree with that,
Fully
somewhat, but like.
Done. It's
But
done.
he also has competition, right? Like Esteban's going to be competing with him.
Oh,
No, he's not. No,
don't
he's
know.
not.
No, he's
Please.
So
not.
where's Esteban going to play then?
I don't know. Don't know.
No, I'm just saying to Anad, where's he playing?
Chris, what shape do you think we're playing in? Where this would be an issue?
Well, we'll play with 3 attackers, right? I'm
Don't
just saying.
know.
I don't know for sure,
Chris, what
but-
team shape do you think we're playing in?
I don't know for sure.
Well, make a
could be
prediction
like-
if you think
it
they're
could
going to be
be-
occupying the
I
same
think we're
role
going
or
to play with
position.
3 attack. I think that's why I'm more comfortable. I don't know if it's going to be back 3.
Okay.
I think we're going to play with 2 wingers or 2 inside forwards or whatever, and a striker. And Esteval's on the right, so is Palmer, right? I don't know if we'll
Done it.
play with central 10 with Xavi. So I think that's why Esteval will be competing with him, surely, no?
He's not competing with them in the 10. I've said this so many times.
No,
He's not playing
I
the
didn't
10.
say the 10. I said on the right.
Oh, okay, that
No,
makes
but
sense.
he said he doesn't
I
know
don't think-
if he doesn't
I
think
don't think it's gonna be
we're actually
central
gonna have a
10.
traditional 10.
Yeah, I don't think that we will.
So it might just be
but,
like a midfield 3 is what you're saying?
that or a 3-4-3.
Or
One
they
or
could
two.
both play because all the guys that play on the left are dog shit.
Yeah, that's also
True.
true. You can like shoehorn Esteban on the left, maybe.
Because reserving space for Gittins or Garnacho is a waste of time.
No, they should be
Waste
sold
of
though.
time.
They should be sold.
Agreed.
This is
If
a bad
if
take.
if,
I'm
if
not gonna
Xavi has to
lie about
work
that.
with like Garnacho, Gittins, Delap, and all these players who else are left in there, then
Yeah, but the guys who
Failed.
signed those guys got an extension, so why wouldn't he have to work with them?
there's a few directors need sacking too. But
True, but that's not gonna happen until maybe the end of this season or the end of next season. But yeah, man, like I said with Palmer,
Might have
it's
done before this season as well,
the excuses, the thing is running, it's running out. I'm running out of patience with the kid because at the same time, like I know I lambaste and criticize Enzo Fernandez for the leadership and the lack of performances and not being taken back by all the GNA he's gotten this season, which good. He's gotten GNA and some important GNA for us. But there's been a lot of performances that have not been good enough that have been disguised by that. In the same token, Palmer, man, like there's just been too many performances where he's just not been anywhere near the guy that he was under Pochettino.
Yeah.
Hey man, but you slander Pochettino's time here.
Man, you know what, Pete? Maybe you weren't here when I said
You
it.
know what? I'll continue to slander. I'll continue to slander. I see how he's doing with the
No,
US.
I'm
US
more
can hold
sympathetic to
that. US
Pochettino
can
now,
hold that.
knowing
No,
what their
no,
ownership is. Yeah.
No,
No,
happy.
especially after the interview we had. It wasn't the overlap, but it was the podcast they do on Sky, right, where he comes out and said like, yeah, I basically walked away. They had different opinions and stuff. Like you could tell there was a butting of heads with the ownership, similar with Maresca, which I'm like, you know what,
man.
maybe Pochettino.
He should have got sacked. He should have got sacked. He should have got sacked after the first game when he played Colwell at left back and Chilwell at left wing. He should have got sacked right now.
The choke orders had disagreements.
Yeah, he should have got sacked after the.
Hold that! I'm glad he's the manager of the US. By the way, as a Canadian, I'm glad. Hold that!
You guys are yelling over a guy who left 2 years ago, man. Big up.
No, I'm yelling at a guy who's the manager of the United States, and I'm in World Cup mode.
Big up, man.
Let's go, man. Canada nation rise. You know what I'm saying?
Big up, Canada nation after doing India.
Omar,
okay.
At this rate with Palmer, is the issue even position at this point? Because I've seen him play at the right wing this season, and he's still not been good.
No, he's saying second striker. That's what this guy's saying. He's a striker.
Man. Slap him in the 10 and figure that shit out, bro.
Yeah.
Slap him in the 10.
If you're
get an actual balanced attack of players who are not dog shit, and we're making movies next season. Don't worry.
Well, if you're playing,
all of you who sold your stocks, I will buy the dip from every single one of you. I don't mind. I don't mind. Just get us actual good attackers. Make sure the left side is not Garnacho and Gittins. Get us like a serious human being.
I'm not gonna
and we'll be there.
It's okay. I started ignoring it now. Because the takes are crazy. But yeah, I would
just wait.
Yeah, I think Palmer just needs to. I think Palmer. It's probably good for him. Palmer.
When we're dropping 18 and 12, when we're dropping 18 and 12 next season from the 10,
that's fine. I'll take that.
That's fine.
I think those.
No. When we do it, I accept all of your apologies in advance. And
I'm still I'm still in the team. Me and Chris are still there.
I will never apologize.
You guys would have turned on Hazard 10 years ago.
Yeah, Marshall. Yeah, Marshall. I see you, Marshall.
No,
it would never be an apology. It would just be a head tilt.
Hey man, when we were down 3-0, when we were down 3-0 at home, at home to Man City in 15-16, and Hazard was in the box eating a lollipop with his kids, and everybody got mad. I did not get mad. I said, you better show up next season, my boy.
I went.
It is what it is, man.
That's my player.
We'll be back. We'll be talking soon. We'll be back.
The issue is, what's the thing? I think though, we're second guessing, aren't we? Like Lonzo's back 4 or back 3, and then what Palmer does need is probably going to World Cup wouldn't have been actually good for him. He's not in any good form.
I agree.
Physically,
he probably wouldn't have played.
He wouldn't have played because he hasn't done
getting
yet.
in the team
Physically, he's been playing for a guy who didn't really play that a lot at Man City to then like play constantly for like 3 years is probably not good as well for him. Do you know what I mean? So it's like because you literally go from famine to feast in 3 years. You know what I mean?
Real Madrid is crazy. Livermental.
Yo, some of these takes, GH is crazy, bro.
Oh my god!
I don't even think Livermental will play versus Panama whenever they play Panama, but that's probably it.
Yeah, shout out, man. You know what I'm saying?
There's more chance. There's more chance.
I'm seeing live fanfics on in the chat.
Because it's like it's easier. It's easier to get through. It's easier to get through the group stage now. So rotation is probably easier in the group stage to get through. So probably play at least one of those games.
That's what I'm saying. Whenever they play Panama, he'll play. But other than that, I don't know, bro.
Going back to Palmer. He needs it. I think good for him just to rest, just to get away, just to rest, come back fresh.
100%.
Got a new coach, new tactics. You know what I mean? And then just literally now you start again. Essentially, you start again from scratch.
So, sir, my question is, I just have a theory. When he was with his ex-girlfriend, that's when he was begging in goals. This is a girlfriend he had since he was but this is a girlfriend he had
as fucking gooner, dude.
Since he was You know, this is a girlfriend he had since he was a teenager.
You should be deplatformed. You should be deplatformed. Actually,
all I'm saying is, oh no,
you should be
I have theories.
No, you shouldn't even be allowed to express the rest of these theories. You shouldn't even be allowed to continue. You should be muted and booted off stage right now, bro.
All I'm saying
is not invested in the rest of the story.
Yeah, it's similar to the Ezra.
We are cutting you off. We are derailing this conversation, bro.
When Palmer broke up with his girlfriend, his form started.
No way, bro. We're gonna keep cutting you off. There's no way I'm letting you get this off. I'm gonna keep cutting you off until we go to our next topic.
Actually, you know what?
I am not letting you.
It's been a while. CP,
I'm not going, bro.
CP.
I'm not going, bro.
I swear, CP's first yellow.
Hey, Marshall, don't you remember Enzo Fernandez? When he broke up with his...
Nope, we're not going, bro. We do not care. We're not going to let you get this off. I'm going to continue talking over you until we want to talk about something else, bro.
CP, when what you just said, this sound makes me think of you after what you're saying. You're just weird, bro. You're just evil.
Yeah, bro. Red card, bro.
Evil.
Red card, bro.
Yeah, evil. Yeah. That's what you are.
Nah, bro. We couldn't even let him get that off. It's not worth it. You're about to lose your platform, Marshall. You're about to be out of here.
The inconsistencies with the inconsistency of the PGMOL, man, we gave him a yellow instead of a red. So we just keep
that's a VAR 6-game ban.
I'm glad there's no VAR here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to no.
That's a VAR 6-game ban.
We're working on VAR next season, bro.
Marshall, you were 20 seconds from losing your whole shit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That was about to be darkness.
Save my platform, bro.
I had to, because I would have had to throw you under the bus if that reached Twitter, because I would have done it. I would have done it. Just like if you like, don't put me in that position.
Loyalty and captaincy.
Yeah. Don't put me in that position because I'll turn on you. When the crowd turns on you, I'll turn on you too. I'll do it.
That's crazy.
The tournament quicker than Hazard did against Bellingham. You know what I'm saying?
Look, bro. Bro. Man, I can't wait till the CP gets deplatformed. If any of you have any rumors about anything CP has done, let me know and I will retweet. I'll be there. I might make a burner account.
He said I'll retweet.
I'll retweet. I'll make a burner account. I'll do it.
Be your old people.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those things. You know, it's gonna be like in a month or a year's time. When like Marshall starts.
I can't believe he's gonna be the D'Angelo Russell of this Laker locker room. You know what I'm saying?
But Marshall starts the stream like going. As many as you know, in the past we had someone called CP on the channel.
Shout out for Curry Pirate.
I've been very conscious about the what's happened and what's taken place and what he's admitted to. So to go along with that and to not feel shame, I've actually gone through all the streams he was on, and I've taken him out of them like that. So maybe it's a Jordan Poole situation.
You know what I'm saying? Where you gotta have a baddie on the court. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you gotta have a baddie on the court.
You're addicted to talking about baddies, man. You need to go to jail.
You do.
We had a
you
bad
need to go to jail, bro.
Last night. I can't lie, bro.
I'm sorry, this season's so shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. This season has been really shit.
You should go to prison, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's
telling a brown. Okay, I see how it is.
Honestly, this season's
yeah. We're throwing you in prison because you're brown. I don't mind. I'll do it. Yeah. It's for the greater good. I don't mind. I don't even care.
Yes.
Yeah, it's for the greater good.
Let's go. Yeah, well, okay, I'll be honest.
Oh man, I don't even know what else to discuss about this game. I mean, the game was disgusting alone. So like,
I really don't. I don't know why we're discussing the game.
Yeah,
because Marshall feels.
That's why at this point we'd rather just talk about the baddies. To be really honest, like maybe we could talk about NBA.
You're a gooner too. Fine, if you want to go down, then go ahead.
Like
no baddies to talk about, bro. The game is in Sunderland.
Right? No, or Spurs are today.
No,
I forget who's
the Spurs and OKC today because Knicks were yesterday.
Yeah, man. So
I can't believe they're going to the. I can't believe the Knicks are gonna sweep again, dude. The heart. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, Pete, it's been a while since you've been here, sir. For you too, I've now acquired an interest for the NBA, so I'm slowly but surely scrubbing my way into.
You fucking bandwagon Knicks fucker.
Yeah, he is.
No. Not
he's
even.
a Nets fan.
Bandwagon.
He's joining the Knicks bandwagon. This Nets fan is.
No, listen, I'm cheering for New York, obviously. But I'm unfortunately I'm gonna be loyal and I'm gonna
Knicks
claim
on the verge of their
Nets.
first finals in 27 years. Marshall's
Listen,
entire
okay,
goddamn
Pete,
memory.
you know more
and
than
now
anyone.
he's conveniently a fan.
No,
Get the
no,
fuck
Pete.
out of
Pete,
my face,
He's a
bro.
Knicks fan too. He
I'm
said he was
loyal
a
as
Knicks
can
fan.
be. Listen,
Fuck
I back
out
my
of
New
my
Jersey
face,
teams.
bruh.
Unfortunately, my New Jersey team moved to Brooklyn.
Nick's
so
first
I'm gonna have to
finals
back
appearance since pre 9/11, and now Marshall wants to talk hoops from
I like
New
Spurs
Jersey.
though.
Shut up,
I hate to
bro.
say that, but I like San
Shut up,
Antonio. I'll
bro.
say
He was
that.
talking.
I
He
can't
was
say
watching the Knicks game yesterday after the stream. I'm like, what is this Marshall I'm seeing, bro?
that. Bro, but all I talked about was San Antonio. Don't be a fraud, bro.
No, you were
fraud.
watching the
You're
Knicks.
a
What are we
fraud.
talking about? We were talking about the Knicks
Yeah, I was
winning.
watching.
Marshall, you know what
That's
you're
the
like,
truth.
Marshall. You're like when the rich grandfather dies, but you're the son who hasn't spoken to him for 25 years. And you show up at his will
Yep.
reading.
And you
That's what you are. You know what I mean with the Knicks?
Yep.
You are.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
What am I
my
getting?
goodness,
What am I getting? What am
It's
I
like
getting?
it's like being a Clippers fan and being like, yo, but Lakers are in the final. I'm supporting
The
LA.
Nets
I'm
are
supporting
worse,
LA,
but-
you know?
Marshall's actually a casual, man. Back your local team,
I
Marshall,
am
man.
a
You're a
casual.
fraud.
Oh, how dare
You're
you,
a fraud.
I have
Ahmed?
no
Boston
local
to
team.
Nuggets? How
My
dare
local
you?
team
How
moved
dare
to
you talk
Brooklyn.
about-
So technically, the Knicks are my local team.
Good Lord.
Technically now.
Good
But
Lord.
I back the Nets. But I mean, the Nets is shit.
At least you could have said.
Actually, the New Jersey, they formerly were the New Jersey Nets, so technically you should be supporting the local that just left.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. I technically am a Nets fan, but
Ahmed can't talk and listen at the same time, bro.
Yeah, no.
And
To be
Marshall,
fair-
can you highlight the comment that Daniel made? There's a certain
this
person
one?
on this panel who yes, says the Nuggets / Boston
I
fan,
was gonna say
Ahmed.
that.
He went
Hey,
from
let's
Boston.
talk about it. Ahmed,
This guy,
Ahmed, how come?
Marshall,
Ahmed.
this spot
Ahmed, are
was
you
a
there?
Boston fan when they won the chip, and then was a
No,
Nuggets
Ahmed, are you
fan
there?
when they won
Because I
the-
want to know why
Ahmed's there, he's
Jaden
just selectively
I want to
listening.
know why Jaden McDaniels was giving government names to the Nuggets, who he said couldn't guard them, and then lost to the Wolves. I need to
You
know.
Talk about it, Peter.
you
Talk
I need
about
to
it.
know why that happened, bro.
Talk about it,
listen,
Peter.
man. Listen, Jaden McDaniels, he did a necessary evil for the Nuggets, man. You know, some of these guys were washed, and he's right. And it's time for the ownership to get serious, man.
Now let's talk about your other team. They were up 3-1 against the Sixers.
Yeah, hold on.
What happened, bro?
Typical Celtics, bro. You know, these guys, man, they just love shooting threes. But I don't know, man. It's not always about shooting threes, bro.
So, Ahmed,
Don't
are
get
you
to the
adding a
basket.
13 to the portfolio, or are you done killing NBA franchises?
You know, listen, man. As I've said before, I'm just here for the love of the game now. That's what I'm here for.
Okay,
now.
that's good. That's good. Because I would keep your fandom
That's
away from
progress.
other teams.
No, he'll
You know
jump
what,
on that.
man? You know
He'll
what?
jump on.
I'm thinking about doing the Phoenix Suns story.
No, you.
Yes,
Leave
yes,
Pete
for
alone.
the
He's
Suns.
done
Leave us
nothing, bro.
alone, bro. Leave us alone.
I had to hit that cheeky one on purpose.
Leave Pete alone, bro.
Ahmed, I will call it a bomb threat on your house.
Jeez.
I swear to God.
I'll help you. I'll help you with that, Peter. I'll help you. With
No,
that.
I know where he lives. I know where he lives.
Yeah, that's what
I
he said,
swear to
man.
God. I'll tell M5 to just go look for the
I'll
Mollies
leave.
in
I'll leave
Dynasty.
a
They did it.
flaming. I'll leave a flaming bag of dog turd on your doorstep. That's it.
Bro, calling a bomb threat on your house, bro.
You know what, man? You know what? I see why.
Actually, Ahmed, I lied. It'll be my own shit that'll be flaming on you.
Fuck it. Marshall, are you gonna let a black man get harassed like this on the stream? Is this?
Hey, man.
Is it?
What happened? What
I'm
happened to
a
Somali?
minority as
I'll let
well,
Peter
so
do
I
it.
gotta
You
watch
can't
out for my
listen
own.
Ahmed, Ahmed, what happened to Somali, not black, mate? What happened?
Yeah, we're not harassing.
Listen, that's what they say. I don't claim that personally.
Okay, bro.
You know what I mean?
Ahmed,
I'm
Ahmed,
black.
how's your-
I'm definitely black.
Ahmed,
you know,
how's
with my race on face.
Ahmed, how's your oil business, by the way?
Booming, man. It's booming. It's booming. But although I'm a little worried,
Oil business?
yeah, man. Listen,
nah, Chris.
ever since the Strait of Hormuz closed, man, business has been booming, man. Business has been booming, man. So I'm a little worried that I'm hearing that it's
I think it's even worse that this is his profile picture. The king. What?
He doesn't even stream on his channel anymore. You know what I mean? This guy is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Listen, man. You know, I've come to peace with that. Chelsea is washed. Everything is washed. I'm just what
I need
you
to
know.
get
What
that.
I'm just
You're
a
washed.
casual. I'm just a casual wrestling watcher now. I just watch that, man. That's just that's my sport now, man. That's it, man. Last 4 years, 5 years.
Is that,
My
is,
job-
is that why the
that's it.
WWE's been falling off? Damn.
I don't watch WWE personally, so that's just me.
Right, he doesn't like WWE.
WWE,
I know.
mate,
He's made it
it's
very
an
clear.
all-time low. It's an all-time low. That one in particular.
Can you just
I've
not-
been listening
can
to
you
him
do-
convert Chris.
Can you just not say what you like? Because every time you do it, it just falls off. You know what I mean?
Not really, man. Not really. Not
There you
really.
go.
It does. You know.
Ahmed, who's your go-to hockey team?
I've never
He
watched
doesn't
hockey,
watch
personally.
hockey, bro. Look how dark skinned he
There's
is.
no way in hell he's watching
Look how
hockey.
dark skinned he
There's
is.
no
bro.
way in hell he's watching hockey.
Look how dark his skin is. He does not watch
But
hockey.
he's been to Canada, so I was thinking like, you know.
Marshall.
The only, Marshall,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only
See,
place-
he lives in the place that fucking invented hockey.
Yeah,
Of
of
course
course
they
I'm gonna
fucking
watch
watch
it. What are you
hockey.
talking about?
Yeah, he
What
only
the
has
fuck?
ice in his. He only has ice in his Coke. He gets close to it like that.
Yeah, you know, Marshall, that's not a sport that that's the right habitat for me personally.
Bro,
You
Ahmed's
know, the
people are only
ice.
on water when it's not cold, bro. Come on.
Legit. Yeah. Like if it's
Bro,
a different water sports,
Pirates
maybe I
don't
could.
run. Pirates don't run when the lake's frozen over, bro. Come on. Come on, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, man. At this point, season's over. There's nothing else to talk about this game. This game was a disgrace.
Oh,
I'm just glad the season's over.
Marshall's
when
fed
you're
up with the season.
Hang on, though. There's one more. There's another show coming for you about predictions.
All
When
right,
is that
Surfer,
happening?
you tell me what we should do here. Right, your opinion. I was
Wait, what
thinking
happened?
we can hold off the predictions because we
No.
have the Casually Chelsea awards. I do want to do that before the World Cup, right?
Awards?
Awards
Yeah,
for
we
what?
have to pick.
I'm not available on Friday, so if you could do this Friday night.
Why the
Okay,
fuck would
Chris.
you do an award show for this
Yeah.
sack of shit team?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a bit crazy, man.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
We
like
got 7 points in our last 12. Why the fuck do they need an award show?
Have you changed the criteria and just put the worst? Like, exactly. Are these the Razzies? Like the
Sure.
Oscar alternatives?
Yeah, we could do something like that. The Casually Chelsea. We won't call it awards. I'll figure out another name for it. Whatever the opposite of good is in that term in that world.
You know what the opposite of good is.
Shit. The Casually Shit Awards. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be something like that. I was thinking we could do predictions the same time. We react to predictions the same time we do our new predictions.
Are we watching World Cup on the channel or what?
We're working on that. We're working on it for sure.
Well, Discourse definitely, right? Discourse is not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean we're working on it? Is it happening or not?
No, it's
What's
happening.
happening?
I want it to
What's
happen. Like,
happening?
I'm gonna do watch-alongs and stuff. So
What's stopping you from this happening?
the setup. Like I can't, I could technically just,
His
full
job.
screen it and put a little timer on it, but I want to make it look nice. You know what I mean?
Who cares, bruh?
Yeah, I'm working on the layout. But yeah, no, we'll be talking about World Cup for sure. It ain't stopping.
Hang on a minute.
Peter's here for how Iran and US are gonna play. That's what Peter's here for. I know.
Is it
talked
really
about
confirmed to
we
still be
talked-
playing in
we
the World
talked
Cup?
about-
Like,
you know,
I'm
They
really
never
surprised.
got Ahmed. They never got kicked out. Trump just said don't show up, but like he can't do that, bruh.
That's what I was about to say. Like, damn,
No, Trump said I can't guarantee their safety, but they can still come. You can't say that.
that is an insane
You
comment,
can't
by the way.
actually can't say
That's
that.
so insane.
You just can't
Like,
do that, bruh.
You know what, man?
So
I can't-
Infantino came out and said no, they're invited.
Oh,
But
lovely
yeah,
of him
like,
to say
the
that.
Trump admin wanted to replace Iran with Italy. Everybody was like, "You actually just can't do that." So yeah, Iran's still playing.
I don't think it was just Italy. It was just another name, another country that begins with I. That was
No. The admin legit wanted to recommend Italy.
The reason why
Yeah,
Italy's got such a big, community over in the US, and so
Didn't they decline it anyway? So
Yeah, the Italian Federation was like, "We wouldn't
we are
accept,
doing it.
so don't offer."
We can't. We need to hire Antonio Conte first.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
that
go.
is true.
I forgot about Antonio,
Run
man.
it back.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you, man. Today was heartbreaking as well, man. Caligari
Wait,
beat,
CP,
AC Milan.
you need to. Wait, we need to do this.
We need to
I
do
can't
this.
lie.
It's my time to shine. It's my
Hey.
time to shine. Hey, can we talk about Allegri? Can we talk about
It's not
Allegri?
Allegri's
failing
fault.
to do
Can we
It's
talk
not
about
UCL?
Allegri's
it?
fault. It's
Can
not
we talk
Allegri's
about
fault.
it?
It's not Allegri's
Can
fault,
we
but when
talk about
Tuchel
it?
failed, it's Tuchel's fault. What was
Let's
going
talk
on?
about
bro?
it.
The problem is, the problem with
Oh, now he wants to be
Oh, now we
reasonable
got
and
issues.
rational.
Now we got
issues.
and
Be
facts.
context, Me
no
context,
agenda.
man.
Now he wants to bring
Hey,
context to
hey,
it.
Como can come out of second division and get the Champions League, but Allegri can't even get
In the
that.
beginning of the season, when
okay.
it was all nice, rainbows and sunshine, and they were
yeah.
gonna win the Scudetto. It was
Oh,
all
I'm
Allegri.
recommending-
But
Hold
now,
on.
in the
I'm
turn of the
recommending
year,
Allegri for
when
Chelsea.
Pulisic can't
Hold
score
on.
to save his life,
Allegri
when
in
Leao gets one
2022
assist in 2026, and then Nkunku still can't
Allegri in
score,
2022
it's not Allegri's
by the way.
fault.
Excuse me. Does it look like I want fucking Leo at that club? Get him out of the fucking club. Listen, I don't want to hear it from no US man actually in the chat. Yeah, the US man.
When Teo Hernandez starts bringing balloons to the party, all of a sudden it's not Allegri's fault, bro.
Wait. You know what's ironic? Wait. You know what's funny? They were hitting balloons and winning titles. They were hitting balloons and winning titles.
Wait, hold on. I gotta respect Teo Hernandez for actually getting Zlatan on board too. I can't lie, bro.
Listen. They were hitting balloons and winning the title. But the one thing I want to mention, here, because Marshall's being an absolute fraud right now, can we talking about your boys, your boy from Hershey, Pennsylvania, and something like that, Mr. Christian Pulisic, not a single goal in 2026, and you're talking about fucking Allegri. You're talking about Allegri.
He's still one of your top.
Yeah, you're talking about Christopher Nkunku. He's washed. He's finished. Okay, he's finished. I've got Nicholas Fulkrug, who can't even fucking head the ball. He can't even do the basics of his job. And you're blaming Allegri. How? Come on, man. What are we doing?
How come I'm reading that Milan won 2 of their last 8 league games, bro?
Hey, hold that.
Yes.
Hold that.
Yes.
But we can't blame the coach?
We can't blame Allegri.
It's not the coach's fault. It's not the coach's fault.
It was all the coach when we were on top of the league.
Okay, but Maresca out. Okay, but it's Maresca's fault.
When Tuchel won 3 of his first 6 under Clearlake, it was sack the bald fraud, Tuchel out, chat. But when Allegri won 2 of his last 8 and fluffed Champions League at home on the last day, now we're meeting context.
When Maresca was
all I'm gonna say, man.
When Maresca was winless the last 6 games he had, it's Maresca out. But when Allegri is doing it, oh no, the context.
Hey man,
you know,
context,
man. Listen, man. I'm just gonna give it a little PSA here, guys. Don't do drugs, man. You know, especially coke.
Take your own advice, maybe.
Well, I have taken my own advice. I have taken my own advice personally.
Hey man,
to be fair, when they were doing drugs, they were performing. So
I'm talking about Tuchel in particular. I'm talking about Tuchel.
Here's the thing. When you have the facts on your side, you pound the facts. When you have the law on your side, you pound the law. When you have neither, like Ahmed does, you just get loud and pound the table. That's all that is.
That's what I'm saying, man.
And I respect that. I'm gonna try to talk over us so people would think he's right, but chat saw through him. So I'm proud of you guys.
Listen, all I'm gonna say, man. Listen, all I'm gonna say, guys. Listen, we win in the Europa League next season, though. So let's go.
So Ahmed,
let's go.
Ahmed, if that's true, why did you just get so mad about Pulisic and Nkunku?
Because those guys are holding us back too. I'm just obviously
holding us back. Us being Milan from what? Finishing above Como.
Yep.
Yes, that's correct.
Fabregas' first season as manager.
Fabregas finishing UCL spots.
So Milan got 1 point from their last 4 home games, and that's Nkunku.
Let me ask you a question, Ahmed. Do you think Mourinho's passed it as a manager?
Yes, I would say so, personally.
Okay, then Allegri.
So why isn't Allegri passed it?
Allegri 2020.
You know, Allegri still has the skills. I just think with Allegri, unfortunately, with Allegri, the quality of players, unfortunately, let him down. In this.
Wait, hold on, panel, hold on. I have to point out something.
That was a good one, sir.
I forget who the source was, Ahmed. You can remind me because I'm sure you saw this. There was a source. I think it was actually Matt Law or something that said AC Milan were looking at Enzo Maresca to replace Allegri.
Yes, I saw that report too.
Ahmed was not very happy with that one.
Sorry, guys.
Imagine the guy you hate the most. The guy you hate the most taking the chain of the guy you love the most. Maresca, he was linked to the Milan job.
Let me make this straight. I know Maresca's gonna fail next season. I don't need to hate anyone.
Yeah,
I
but
need
we
to name
know,
one.
we know,
We know
I have it
Allegri's gonna
written
fail.
down.
You know what I'm saying? We
So
know
Listen,
Allegri.
I have it
Allegri-
written down.
Listen,
You can say you know.
Allegri
You can
Nation-
say you
Go ahead.
know somebody's gonna fail. We watched Allegri fail.
watched it.
Listen, that's the life. Listen, I've seen my one of my legends in
But
Ancelotti
wait a
fail.
minute though.
And
Why
it is what it
wouldn't?
is.
Why if you think Enzo Maresca's going to fail, why couldn't I come back to you and say, well, it's not his fault, it's the player's fault?
Yeah.
And if you said that, I would actually accept that in the case of Enzo Maresca. Actually, see, I'm not a fraud.
Now
I'm not a
he's
fraud in that
accepting
case.
it. When it
I
happens,
would
You are a
accept that.
fraud. You
Well,
are
no,
a fraud. You
I'm
started
not
yelling
a
about Pulisic and Kunku.
No. But the thing is, I really believe if you look at AC Milan, there's been a lot of obviously
No,
stuff
they bottled it. We can see
outside.
that.
No,
That's
there's a
fine.
lot of
It
stuff with
happens.
AC Milan. Genuinely, I would
Hey,
encourage
now
people.
we got to meet context, man.
I
Okay.
got. Well, yes, you have to meet context, man, and I'm gonna speak.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Peter.
you gotta let him speak.
Okay.
Yeah,
One
I
game a
appreciate
week
that,
couldn't
Chris.
even do the job.
Chris came out of left field.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I love this petty
Hey,
tip,
man.
man. I love petty
What
tips.
I'm gonna say, man.
One game a
Certain
week.
managers, certain managers,
Lost to
certain managers,
Lazio
man.
in the Coppa Italia. One game a week.
Who's the certain
But we got to
managers?
meet context, man. Now.
Hey, man, that was sorry though. I respect my boy. Sorry for that one. Shout out, sorry.
Hey Peter,
That's fine.
Peter. It's the Rossoneri that forced Allegri to play fucking Rabiot week in week out. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Hey, man,
Allegri
you have
making the
to-
decisions. It's the
Rabiot
Rossoneri
2026
making him
is
play
wild, bro.
playing Rabiot in 2026. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Rabiot, unironically, was probably one of the better players this season. And I can't hate on him. I can't hate on Rabiot this season, unfortunately.
Did
He
Rabiot's
actually,
Hey,
mom
man.
pay you to say that?
They lost to a team that had Yerry Mina
unfortunately,
in
no.
2026 in it with their season on the line. It is what it is. What are you gonna do?
Wild times, bro. Wild
Yeah, man.
times.
Chelsea still finished 10th though.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah, that's true.
That's actually. Let me look at the Premier League table. I want to see how this shit.
Oh
ends.
my god, let's
You
go
don't
Mick
wanna look
Foley,
at the
bro.
Premier- Are you trying to look at the Premier League table? What you just said?
No, I want to see what teams qualified for Europe because I actually didn't.
I
get
can
to
tell
find
you
out
right
Friday.
now by heart. Probably.
We don't care,
Go
bro.
for it.
Marshall's gonna look. Don't.
Alright.
We don't care.
You know what, Pete? I was gonna say kill yourself, but I can't say that.
You said it anyway.
You already said it. I don't know if that's how.
Man, pull the Fuji
sentences work.
TV.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how sentences work, bro.
Oh my days.
I wasn't gonna say this, but I'm
Where,
gonna
where,
say it.
where does this Allegri over emotional defense from you come from?
It's been going on for a while now.
Yeah,
For a
man.
bit.
I love
For a
Allegri,
while.
man. That's been one of my.
He does love
Oh,
Allegri.
right in the nuts. No.
So this guy.
How far are
So
you
Brighton
behind?
ended up getting conference by the way.
What?
guys. I don't know.
I'm on my AWTV. How are you that far
Why does it
ahead?
get so loud, bro?
I'm on Amazon
Why
Prime,
do you
bitch.
yell so
Alright.
much?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, it's
It's
on Prime?
passionate.
Yeah,
wrestling,
but
so-
Marshall's, are you paying for the full pay-per-view, by the way?
Yes.
What full picture?
I pay only 15 quid and I get the pay-per-view on my AWTV.
I only pay 15 quid a month and I don't bother watching the shit TV. So it's all good.
Fair enough. I hear you.
Yeah, so Brighton ended up getting conference. Sunderland and Bournemouth ended up getting Europa. And
That's amazing,
Liverpool-
Sunderland. That's amazing, Sunderland.
No, honestly,
42
I'm
goals
happy for
across the
Sunderland.
season, and we let these fuckers
You know,
get into the Europa League.
I want people to understand. You know how crazy it
That's
is for
actually
them.
crazy.
By the
That
way,
is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Loki, like this is they just got promoted, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Wait, yeah, dead ass. Like the
They've got a
only team
-6
that has
goal
less. The only team that has less goals than Sunderland is Palace in 15th, and
got a
then obviously the
-6.
relegation teams. But like,
Got a
that's
-6.
insane.
They finished 7th in a -6 goal difference.
Yeah, this means the league's in a dark place. Random fun fact: the only other team to finish in the top 7 with a minus goal difference is Sean Dyche's Burnley.
Yeah.
The season Pep got 100 points.
Yep.
Shout out Sean Dichinio, man.
17-18.
Respect him.
Yeah,
Mick Foley?
you guys can check, but I know I'm right.
Oh my god.
Oh, Chris. This is another question I did want to ask the panel since we got most of you here. What are we expecting? Not from Chelsea. I just think from the Premier League. What are we expecting from the Premier League next season now that Pep's gone? Are we expecting an Arsenal back-to-back?
Wait,
'Cause
from,
I don't
wait,
think
from
that's
Chelsea,
gonna
did you
happen.
say?
Not
No,
from
the
Chelsea.
league.
The league.
Oh, God.
Well, if
could
Arsenal
just
don't
go-
win next season, who's gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think-
That's what I'm thinking.
I
You
do
think
think
Liverpool?
Maresca can do something with the City
City.
team. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Like
Yeah,
there's
but
enough quality,
Marshall-
and he can
Marshall-
actually get. He actually will get
Well,
back.
either way, it's
One,
bad for us
he's not
next
as good as
season.
Pep, obviously.
He's not.
Two,
He's not. I know.
City are falling apart. They haven't won the league for 2 seasons now, and they're getting worse right now.
Are
We
they
don't know who
falling
they're gonna
apart though,
sign.
Chris?
Pardon?
Are
Yeah,
they
they're losing
falling
Rodri.
apart though?
They're losing Rodri. They lost Bernardo Silva now. Who else are losing?
It's not looking good for us next season. It's not losing good. If either City
losing
win
Rodri's a big
and
one.
a guy who used to work here wins the league with another club in the league, which makes us look hilarious,
Yeah,
or
it's
Arsenal
just,
win again.
Makes us look incompetent, bro.
I mean, we are incompetent.
We
so-
are.
Our focus shouldn't be title races or anything like
No,
that.
no, no. Our focus should be
No.
getting to 70 points for the first time.
Yeah,
in
it should
5
be
years,
top.
bro.
It should be. Listen, let's be honest. It should be Champions League places.
Yep.
One game a week. That we would have got the Champions League places if we kept Maresca or signed a competent coach. The second half of the season, I'm pretty sure about that.
Andrew, would you say we might have gotten a Europa League if we maybe signed Semenyo?
Even if we didn't sign it,
Because if you see the goal, on the right side. If you see the goal on the right side,
since you're here, by the way,
it's a
Marshall,
17 goals, by the way, Marshall. 17 goals for Semenyo.
Pete, thank you. Actually, thank you, Pete. You did remind
Cup
me.
final as
Let's
well,
bring
yeah.
it up. Because we did make predictions as to how Semenyo was going to finish the season.
Yep.
In the Premier League, right? We said in the Prem.
Yep.
Scored today as well, right?
What are you on about in the Premier League, sorry?
We,
So I
remember
wanna-
we
I
made
wanna do
predictions
s-
as to how Semenyo was going to finish the season in the Prem.
I said like about 18, didn't I?
Let's see. This is the Prem, right?
How convenient, and he's got 17. How
This
convenient.
can't
No, I
be
said
right.
18,
Hold
didn't
on.
I? I said
wanna
I said 18.
Okay, let's look at the whole season.
they probably broke it up by club, but yeah.
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 So
I
this
said
is the
around
whole
that
season.
number,
There
I'm
we go.
pretty sure.
17 and 4. Who got it? No one got it spot on. And actually,
No, I don't think anyone was.
actually, all of us were under. Chris, you were the closest one, actually. Fair enough.
What did I say?
Chris said 16 goals and 6
Oh.
assists. CP said 13 goals, 5 assists. Scott said 15 and 6. Pete didn't want to give an opinion for whatever reason. Ahmed said 13 and 8, and I said 13 and 5.
What did I say? So what did he get?
You got
He got
17 and 4.
17 and 4.
I was.
I think
one off,
Pete didn't want to.
goals.
I think Pete
So
didn't
I
wanna
was
give-
right. So I got his GA correct.
I think Pete.
I mean, you
I
weren't
think
right.
Pete didn't want to give an opinion because he thought it was stupid that anyone was second guessing someone. Going to City.
Well, a certain
If
person,
we're going back to the
person
stream
said-
where this happened,
a
where
certain-
Marshall
a
said
certain person who
Semenyo would
runs
struggle
this
with his
channel-
team just like Garnacho.
a certain
Oh
person
my
who
Just
runs-
like no, I said just like
no,
yes,
no,
bro.
no,
Yes.
We don't need to go
Yes.
that low.
Well,
If
well,
we really
well,
lower and
well,
lower
well.
on the totem pole.
Now we're really
Don't be an asshole.
podding. Let's do this. Let's do this.
There you go, man.
He said Semenyo would
about it,
struggle with his
He's
team
getting
similar
lower
to
and lower on the
Garnacho.
totem pole, bro.
Let's
Like,
really talk about it, bro.
Talk
That's
about it.
crazy.
So that's
why I
why
brought it up. That's why I brought it up.
That's why in casually chat, every time Semenyo scores, I just put it in chat, even if I'm
Yeah,
like
I
6
know.
hours.
Hey, I
in.
let him know
You
too.
don't let me forget it. I'm very
Yeah, because we just need
aware.
Marshall to understand how crazy that sentiment was.
Yeah, well. I
What
got
nasty.
that,
What
bro.
made you? Did you say Garnacho? Really?
No, he
No,
said
I
that.
said
He
Neto.
that.
I said
No,
Neto.
No. Now he's lying. Now he's
No,
lying.
no,
which
no,
is
said
you're
Neto.
lying,
He said
bro.
Neto.
Which
I
is
said
fine.
what
you
I
can
said.
lie, Marshall.
My-
You can lie. To the
I went back
you
and checked.
can't lie to God when your time
My-
comes.
This guy, don't bring God into
You
this.
can lie to
bro.
us, no problem. I don't mind.
Don't bring God
I
into
love
this.
it.
bro.
I love what Peter's
And we
doing.
know you said
This
Garnacho.
is
love what
crazy,
Peter's
And that's
man.
okay.
Don't bring God into
If you
this.
want to
I approve
continue
what
lying and
Peter's
double down and be a double down type of
No.
nigga, that's cool.
What-
Go ahead and do that. But like,
What I
we know
said-
what you said, and that's
What
fine.
I said that is that I think.
Tell us
that
what you think you
Semenyo-
said.
No. I went back and watched it. What I said was.
No, tell us what you think you said, brother.
This guy's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
What I said is that I think Semenyo's impact is going to be no different than Neto's if he comes to Chelsea.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's a
Yep.
crazy
Yep.
comment.
Yep.
That is so crazy.
Yep.
How did I let you get away with that? How did I let you get away with that, bro?
Guys, keep in mind. Keep
Bro,
in mind.
that's how
How
badly
many-
I rated
I
Chelsea.
didn't let him get away with it. I said he
That
was
is
No one's
outrageous.
Ahmed, you don't need to worry
Keep
about
in
you
mind,
letting
we gave
me get away
Marshall-
with it.
we gave
Pete and
Marshall a
CP
clean
remind
slate.
me every
We-
day, bro.
We gave Marshall a
Insane.
clean.
Yes,
gave
I
Marshall-
do. I do.
We gave
like when,
Marshall a clean
Semenyo
chance
scored
to
goals.
revise his statement, and that's the hill he chose to die on. So just
Wallah, that's
imagine
crazy,
that-
bro.
how
Wallah,
bad
that's
the
crazy.
actual statement was.
What's
Imagine
Wallah,
how bad the
that is-
what's that
Imagine how
famous,
bad the actual statement was
Yeah.
if the one that he's trying to sell us was Neto instead of Garnacho.
That was
in
the statement, and you guys
What's
flew with it.
that famous?
No problem.
Is it from a TV show or a film where it says we shall never forget, we shall never forget or something like that? We should use that for you for Semenyo.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
we
you
will
gotta, bro.
not forget. Yeah. Oh no! If you watch, but I don't know why, but if you watch Game of Thrones, the North never forgets or whatever.
Yeah, the North.
The North remembers,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
The North remembers.
The casuals never
remember.
forget.
We'll
Is that
Hey,
what
man.
you say?
I do
We'll
live up
remember.
close to Marshall, so I remember, man.
Do you know what it is, Safa? We've got a football version of the North remembers.
Even if
there.
the even if the
I gotta
sentence,
give it to you,
Marshall,
Sophie. That's a good-
actually,
yeah,
you
that's a
know
good
what?
call.
You know what, Marshall? I'll completely concede that you said Neto instead of Garnacho, which we both know isn't true, but that's fine.
That's so
Neto
true.
scored 0 goals in the league this
Wait,
calendar
no,
year.
Marshall
he
did
was
say
really bad,
Neto.
bro.
He did. Wait, Marshall did.
I don't
said
believe
Neto.
you, Chris.
I
You
said
don't remember
Neto. No,
anything
he did.
ever.
He
I
did.
don't believe you. That
Chris,
Marshall,
you
that's
never
not
listened.
helping
I
your
don't
case.
believe you.
He did. He
Yeah.
did say
No,
Neto.
he did say
He
Neto.
did say Neto.
Chris,
said
what
that
you
too.
think
I
happened
can
does not
pull the
matter.
clip up.
What
What you think happened does not matter.
guarantee
Bro. I'm
he said
sorry. With
Neto.
all due respect, that
I'll
doesn't
pull
mean
the
anything
clip
to me,
up.
Chris.
Sorry,
I forget
how
where
can
it
you
was.
remember?
Chris, you have the
Hang on.
worst memory on this channel. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, I
to
can
me.
remember
He's
a
not
bunch
wrong
of
about
things.
that,
Don't
actually.
worry.
Yeah,
I
but you
don't
know,
believe you, bro.
I was gonna say really quickly, yeah. Safa, you know, was talking about the North remembers. The football version of the North remembers is the streets won't forget. That's all I'm saying.
But Chris, how can you remember something from 5 months ago but nothing 5 minutes ago? I don't
There you
understand.
Because
Yeah, sometimes the
Marshall
Marshall can
Marshall
attention.
texted Chris asking for backup, and Chris just lobbed it.
No,
I
I
respect
No,
I can respect that.
I figured this out.
People
I
in
figured
the
this
chat.
out, right?
People
I
in the
figured this
chat.
out.
This is how propaganda works. This
Chris
is how
doesn't
propaganda
listen.
gets distributed. You
I
need
figured
to
this
call it
out,
out when
guys.
it happens.
Huh?
Otherwise, our entire past gets memory hold with incidences like this.
I figured out the biggest mystery of real Chris, right? It's not as a, it's not, he doesn't have a problem with memory. He's just so bored with us, he doesn't listen to us half the time.
Yeah,
I genuinely think that's it.
I think
And
he's
you
just
know
not,
what? That's fair.
I think he's
That'd be
bored
more
by
Chris.
us. I really do. And he drops in every now and again, just like you know.
Bro,
we're on
if
a
there's
telephone.
wrestling on, Chris might hop on the panel. If there's
Exactly,
not,
yeah,
no
that's
chance.
what it is. Yeah.
And I
He
respect
needs a
that.
stimulus.
My wrestling
Yeah.
is dying.
Listen,
I think Chris-
I'll hold
Chris
my
is one
L's
of
on
Chris
this
is
one.
one
I
of
got
the. I
cooked.
bet Chris would be great in customer service complaints line. He just put them on mute, and every 3 minutes he'd go back going, "Oh yeah, I'm so sorry," and then put them back on mute again like that. That's what he'd do.
No,
It'd be
but
great.
big up to Chris though. Of all the predictions, he was the one that got the closest prediction. He said 16 goals, 6 assists in the Premier League, and it's
I said
17 and 4.
I got
You
the
s-
overall GA correct. The overall GA I got correct, by the way.
Did
Yeah,
you?
man, get in
'Cause
there, make it
13
about
I
you,
said
man. Big up.
I said it was gonna get 21 GA, so he only got
Big up,
21
man.
GA.
Get in there, make it about you.
I have to, man.
21. You got
Yeah, of
21
course.
GA.
Of course.
Ahmed, it's the same amount of GA as you and Chris. Actually, no.
Yeah.
Chris said 22.
Wait, no,
GA.
Well,
what I
Marshall
think
can't do
16.
math, so that's really
Yeah,
sad.
21 GA.
Yeah,
So-
That was
yeah,
really sad.
Yeah, man. Respect the British nation,
Marshall, you're in the
16 plus 6 is
drinking-
21. Oops.
Marshall, you're in the drinking industry.
That was not good, Marshall.
I don't want to
Get
sit there
out.
and
I'm thinking about my oil
I don't want to
filter,
sit there
bro.
and
Hey, man,
stereotypes
New
about
Jersey
US
education system. Damn.
I don't want to sit there and
Think
stereotypes
about
about
my
the
oil
U.S.
filter, bro. I'm
education
thinking about
system.
my-
I don't want to sit there
Nah,
and
listen,
stereotype.
my
Marshall,
mind's on
just
my oil
use
filter.
Marshall. You're in the drinks industry. Use units instead of like that. You know what I mean? Just use that.
We don't get that.
Even percentages, man. This is percentages, bro. You know what I mean? That's even better.
Yeah, there you go, man. Anything else on the game, boys, or anything
Oh,
else to
fun
close
fact.
out the season?
On the game.
No, don't you want to hear something funny? Maranakis got beaten the fuck out of in the Eurobasket game.
Wait, what?
Maranakis got beaten the fuck out of in the Eurobasket game.
What is? Wait, is that like a boxing charity match or something?
Eurobasket. You don't know what Eurobasket is?
No idea what that is.
Okay, it's basketball.
What does it
in
sound
Europe.
like, Marshall?
A Euro basket sounds like a charity fucking pantry thing.
Jeez, Louise.
Hey, man.
Look at this.
So who
man.
wants to tell him what it is?
charity.
Who's gonna
I'm
tell
not,
him?
I haven't got the heart to tell him, man. I haven't got the heart to tell him.
All right. Anyways,
Hey,
Marshall,
Don't blame my innocence.
Marshall,
in this, man.
Marshall. What if we told you Eurobasket was European basketball?
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Mr. Knicks fan, converted Knicks
Oh,
fan.
this
here.
is
Eurobasket.
crazy.
That sounds like a charity.
Casual.
That sounds like a charity.
That's American education at work right there,
All
people.
right,
Let's
buddy.
go, man.
Listen,
Let's
man,
go.
I don't like to
New
jump to
Jersey
conclusions,
education
man.
strikes again. Eurobasket, context clues? No, hermano.
You
It's
see,
So he was
Marshall-
in the basketball game, Ahmed? He was in the basketball game, or what? He coach a team?
Yep, he was playing in the basketball game. Yep, that's definitely what Ahmed said.
That's what. What was Ahmed talking about with the Euro? He got.
No,
See?
oh, God.
This is what.
Marshall,
This is what.
Marshall, you know what Marinakis
Yo,
looks like,
listening
right?
comprehension is at an all-time high. I love this.
That's why I'm
man.
like,
Hey,
what's going
Marshall.
on? Like, was he?
Marshall, you
coaching?
know what Marinakis looks like? You're aware of his general build as a
Guys,
human
you
being?
just.
Do you
just
think he was
witnessed-
playing basketball?
Listen,
you
I've
just
seen,
witnessed-
Do you honestly think Evangelos Marinakis was playing basketball?
bro, anything can happen. I've seen what
You
that
really
Lacy
think that
streamer
happened?
do a bicycle kick.
You,
or some
you
shit
think
in
that
the
mob
fucking-
boss is playing professional basketball in Europe?
Do you think Marinakis was playing
Yeah.
basketball? Do you really?
No, what were you gonna say, Surfer?
I'm just saying, you've just done what real Chris done. You got bored by Ahmed's conversation.
Yes, bro.
Oh my god, they're starting the tag match again.
This is
It's like
why- this is
back-to-back
why-
PPVs.
This is why Chris backing up Marshall is Spider-Man meme, and I'm immediately going to oppose anything that can do consensus.
Spider-Man meme.
Yes.
Oh my days. No.
Shut up, Spider-Man.
Any final words to end the stream, people? I'm gonna look for someone to read
Shit
right
bollocks.
Oh, is he Peter?
now. Shit balls. Yeah.
Thank you. No, not but Malagusto, by kicking the ball in our own net, kept us out of Europe. So I don't whether you're happy or
That's
sad
true,
about
yeah.
that. That is
Let
what
me
happened.
say, Malo Gusto, we will respect what you did for us on this day. What you did for us for this day, I can respect for you, but get out of my club. That's what I'm gonna say. I say
were
get out of my
almost-
club.
Ahmed didn't want the smoke with his real gaffer Allegri. That's why he's happy.
You know what, man? Listen, Allegri Nation, I want you at the club. You would have changed the culture at this club, but you got Alonso. who I prefer.
You might have grown
Why
some
does,
hair too, mate.
why does Allegri look like that Eagle Blue Muppet?
Oh man, I can't even hate on Allegri that much. Not Allegri, Tudor. Like the guy was going through it, man. He was
Igor
going through it.
Tudor is washed, man. I can't believe that
He was
Spurs
going
got
through
him.
it though.
I cannot believe Spurs got him at the time. Like he was doing bad at that Juve side, man. You know what, man? Credit to Spalletti, man. Spalletti's actually did a. I give a lot of credit to Spalletti for what he's done at Juve,
Credit
man.
for getting 6th place. Yeah, right, man.
I'm not joking, bro. That squad is bad. That Juve squad is not good, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
6th place, bro.
Ahmed,
Chat.
they were in first place.
Because Como was so stacked, right? Como was so stacked. Besides,
You know
Yeah.
what, man? Listen.
Ahmed, what are
Nico
you
Paz
doing,
and them
bro?
random niggas are so
Hey,
bad,
man. Nuka Pass is CV even in that league, bro. I can't no joke, bro. But it feels like he's. You know, that's what happens when you're young, innit? That's what happens when you're young in that league, bro. You know, you become superhuman. I mean, that's literally what happens.
I don't think you should be allowed to criticize any manager from now on.
Why is that the case?
I don't
Oh,
disagree with that.
Because you've got, because you still back Allegri. I mean, it's like literally, it's oh my god, it's like asking Didier Drogba to come back as a striker. Do you know what I mean? At this time,
you know what? I'm willing to actually do that. I'm actually
You
willing
know
to
what?
accept that over the lap. I'm willing to accept that over the lap.
Over the
You know
lap.
what?
Okay, never mind. You won me over that one. Yeah, you won me over.
You know
that
what?
one.
I'm willing to accept that, bro. You know what I mean? I'm
The
willing
real,
to
the
accept
real
that.
question. The real question
You
is:
can't really disagree with that.
do we think Drogba would have scored more than one Prem goal with his 1,100 minutes that Delap got this year? Because I think so.
Yes,
I think
Yeah.
so.
guaranteed.
I agree.
I don't think he would have like. He might have just
scored.
scored 2, but he would have scored more than one.
He would have at least scored 2 crosses for us, man. That's what I was
I
going to
think
say.
he would have gotten us
example.
5 goals total in no
That's a
competition.
bad
I disagree,
example.
bro.
then,
He's almost
sorry.
50.
It's like backing Allegri is like asking Usain Bolt to come back and compete in the Olympics. With 100 million.
That's true. That's true. It's over.
man,
You
that's
had your
over.
time, but it's over.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's done. It's done.
Yeah,
Allegri was
Kinda
good
like-
when Allegri
What we
was
saying,
good when Pato was still good.
we saying
That's
Mourinho?
true, yeah.
I was going to say, what were we saying about Drogba's attacking coach? Like, maybe he can give our
Oh.
attackers actual coaching.
Bro,
in terms
this
of-
ownership
Can I
had
just
nothing to
say
do
this?
with.
Can I just say
Ahmed,
this?
we don't need attacking
this,
coaches. We need better players.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Why is this club infatuated with bringing back former players as coaches? Why don't we just let the manager who we fucking hired pick his own backroom fucking staff to begin with? This
But
week,
guys-
we've got to get Thiago Silva back as defence coach. Why? Why do we have to get him back as that? Why do we have to get him back as a defensive coach when Alonso's bringing his own backroom staff in? You know what I mean? Just leave, let him retire. You know.
The real question I want to ask, which I hope we don't have to find out, but with the way this club is run, I wouldn't rule it out.
True.
If Xabi Alonso gets sacked next season, is McFarlane our interim again?
Probably, because he's going to be, what's it called? He's going to be a part of the staff. So the manager assumption is
If
yes.
this is the case, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Yeah, no.
Yo,
I don't
how
wanna
many?
think about that.
What's the
I'll be
record?
real,
for-
McFarlane, I think, did a better job than.
Dawg, you don't even believe
Senior.
this. You don't believe this.
No, I think McFarlane did a relatively better
I
job.
don't think
than
that's
Arthur.
factually true either.
Do you know? I had this one
I don't
second.
know
I've got
if it's
this.
true,
I got
I
the
don't think
statistic,
that's
Marshall.
true.
One second. Let me give you.
It's a conversation.
Let me give you the statistic real quick, Marshall. I bookmarked the tweet because I remember this tweet really quickly. Yeah.
Talk to
So, so in terms of manager fixtures and points dropped
No
here.
watch on here.
Okay, Maresca in 19 games had a minus 8 points, like obviously in terms of points dropped. McFarlane has minus 5 points dropped in 6 games, and Rosinia in 13 games has had a points dropped of minus 4 apparently.
That's a stupid way of analyzing this.
I'm just saying, man.
That's a very stupid way. What does that mean? What do those numbers mean? What are
sorry,
you trying
you
to say?
mean sorry,
Can you do it one more time?
Are you talking drop
No, no.
points for winning positions? Is that what you're talking about?
I mean, just drops point. I'm assuming that.
Rosinia had what? Rosinia had what?
Minus
I think
4? Is that what you said? Minus
Yeah, that's
4?
what I said.
No way, he was on
That
a
can't
5.
be right.
He was on a 5.
I'm
Off the
I'm
top of
assuming-
my head,
it's the total amount
McFarlane
of
got
points.
5 points in 5 games.
Oh, you mean a difference in points
Yeah,
of
difference
gain
in
versus loss?
Yeah, game versus loss. I'm assuming it is.
McFarlane got 5
What?
points in 5 games.
So
Was it even
25.
5 games? Oh, well, yeah, that's right. The end of the season. Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
5
Drew-
points in 5
Yeah,
games.
drew
is what
to
McFarlane got.
drew to City.
Drew to City, lost
lost
to
to Fulham.
Lost to
then
Forest.
Lost to Forest. Drew with Liverpool. Beat Spurs.
Actually,
and
5
lost to
points
Sun-
in 6
or
games.
Sun. Yeah,
6 points in 6? No, 5 points in 6 games.
5 points,
My bad.
6 games. Yeah,
So,
Yeah,
Ahmed, are you
McFarlane-
saying Maresca lost the most points of the 3?
Yes.
they played more games,
I mean,
It
he
makes
also
no
won the
sense.
most points, isn't it?
but he won the most points. Yeah,
Well, you know,
Yeah.
we know where the damage started.
This guy, bro.
Sure.
Alright,
yeah.
we
When
ready
he
to-
when he left. Yeah,
we ready to
We'll
end
ignore the
this
fact that if we had 30 points over each half of the season, we would have probably finished above this shitty version
Everyone's
of Liverpool.
buying each other, man. They've got a buying fetish in this fucking company, man.
But yeah, Ahmed, that
It's on
stat
that.
was insane because nobody got that. That was so confusing. Thank you.
know,
Thank you.
Ahmed,
Yeah.
you are shameless, bro.
He thought he was cooking, just making up minus numbers and just throwing them out
that's
there.
how he justifies Allegri. That,
Yeah,
Yes, bro.
That's how he
How many-
justifies
what's the
it.
These are the
difference in
thought
points
leaders.
that
These are the
Allegri's
thought
gained
leaders in our fan
versus loss?
base.
Listen, man.
man.
We
You
have
know
Mr.
what?
Marshall. We have Mr. Marshall. Semenyo will struggle just like Garnacho. And then
You know what it
Ahmed
is, man. You know
will
what it is, man.
minus
I'm just
numbers.
gonna say it, man. Allegri's got Allegri
What?
Oramaxes, man. Allegri Oramaxes compared to Master, man.
Yeah, of course you like
Oh
Aura
my
maxing
God,
ball
now we're doing
guys.
Aura maxing?
Now you don't
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
Aura, dude. Get out of
Ahmed,
here.
Ahmed,
dog.
you're 30
Crazy.
years old. Why do you care about Aura maxing?
I'm not 30 years old, firstly. Stop
You're a
aging me up like this,
30-year-old
man. Stop aging me up like this, man. Damn! He's aging me up like I'm
Did you
30
say,
years
did
old.
you say, did you say aura or snore?
Yes.
with Allegri?
You said Aura max.
Maxi.
I can't. Like, I had to take the little troll thing because, like, I saw someone the other day say something about Rosinia was not alright, and I was like so pissed off. I was like, "What are you talking about,
I mean, he
bro?"
wasn't. According to the players, he wasn't.
Oh man, fuck the players, man. Honestly, fuck these guys, man. I actually like
Hey,
a lot
I
of these
don't
guys,
disagree.
man, are genuine pricks.
I
So
don't disagree entirely. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna come back, obviously, here to do news and all that stuff. Obviously, World Cup stuff. We'll talk about all that. So the content doesn't stop here on Casually FC. So if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching in the future, leave a comment, hype up the video, smash up the like, people. There's been a lot of people here, so be sure you guys are smashing it. Smashing that like on your way in or the way out. Appreciate all the support. Yeah. Not sure when the next stream is gonna happen. Honestly, I'm kind of in the mood to take a break because I need fucking a mental break from Chelsea, and I kind of rather just focus on the NBA because that's been entertaining. So yeah, big up to every
You're hearing
single
this,
one
Peter.
of you.
Peter, you're hearing this. You're hearing this. Locked into
Nick's
Listen,
the
it is
NBA.
entertaining. I'm
Locked
excited for the
into
Spurs
the
game.
NBA.
I want to see this game.
Locked into the
Nick's
NBA.
gimmick.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see the
This
downfall
guy-
of SGA. I understand.
this
why people
guy
don't like
is
him
a.
now.
Do you think the Knicks are gonna beat OKC?
This guy's yelling down his mic.
I actually
bro.
don't know.
Sorry, man. No, my mic's actually over there. Sorry, maybe it's because of
So
the.
you're
I think
yelling loud
Spurs.
as
I
shit.
think
if
Spurs
it's
is the
picking up
best
like that.
hope for SGA's or
I'm gonna be
LKC's
honest.
downfall.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
you know Michael Jordan's still not playing, right, Marshall?
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Kobe's not playing either. I just want to make sure you understand.
Oh,
that
yeah,
too,
you watch
please.
it, watch it.
Yeah, but yeah, big up every single one of you. Members, 4 different tiers starting at 99p. If you are on the proper casual tier, you get a shout out at the end of every
Two
show. get the shout out at the vendor every show. So shout out to EE, Laundry, Sadiq, and Adrian, always for your support. We'll be back again soon, folks. So be sure to show some love.
Also, a new membership item, the Allegri special. You only have to pay minus 4p for it.
There you go. And I just
but that was the worst stat of all time, right? Nobody got it. You couldn't even explain it. You couldn't even explain it. It was literally just make it up.
You know what? When he gave that stat, the only points that dropped were IQ points to try to understand it. That was it.
No, got it. He didn't even get it.
Copy and paste people the raid message. You're gonna raid out to Sarcasm
That's
City.
what Ahmed did for that stat. He just copy and pasted it from something.
Bro, yes.
Oh no.
Big up every single one of you. Have a wonderful night. As always, stay casual. We'll see you again soon. All right.
Good night, guys. Pajita and sleep.
Jerk off.
Oh, but he didn't sleep. Yeah, and sleep.